What's up, CDP? Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. I want to say a hello again to CDP just in case you did not hear the first hello. So I want to say hello to CDP, and I'm going to wait till we get about about 50 people, because something happened, and we're going to discuss it. And I'm not dumb. I know you all think I am, but I want you to see what these people do. And the title says 30 pieces of silver, do Jesus. 30 pieces of silver, do Jesus. What do y'all think I'm going to talk about today? What do y'all think I'm going to talk about today? 30 pieces of silver, do Jesus. Oh, Tony Dimples, what do you think we're going to talk about today? 30 pieces of silver, do Jesus. Oh, Lord. Where is it going, Tony? Come on, prophetess, Tony Dimples. Prophetess. Where is it going, prophetess? Flesh and blood did not reveal this to you. Where is it going, prophetess? Tell the children. Don't let nobody shush you. Give us the interpretation. Oh, my God. Oh, we wait for 25 more people. Oh, 30 pieces of silver, Jesus. Baby, if they do it to Jesus, they'll do it to you. This is why I ain't Jesus. I ain't Jesus. First of all, I want to make sure y'all know that. I ain't Jesus. I didn't die on the cross for nobody. I didn't get up on the third day with power in my hands. I am not Jesus. But baby, if they did it to Jesus, they will do it to you. Oh, Tony Dimples, we're going to talk about it. And we back. Oh, I need 50 people. I need 50 people. Right now, we only got 27, and I'm not going to repeat myself again. But flesh and blood, baby, let me tell you something. All I can say is nobody but Jesus. Nobody. Let me tell you, you can't hold a good man down and a good woman down. I don't care what David did. The Bible said David was a man after God's own heart. I don't care what you think about me. I love Jesus. I do a show, but I'm going to tell you, y'all need to be taking notes. See, the Bible says, hold your peace. And I'm not talking about a God like Medea. Hey, Shundo. Ooh, I feel it. Oh, it's just like that the Lord fight your battle. What do you have to say about the Rodney? I don't know nothing about that. Oh, you can't win playing dirty. But if that's reality, y'all better have the receipts. Y'all better have the receipts. Y'all better have the receipts, because that's a serious allegation. Y'all better have the receipts. I'm telling you, people crazy. So I don't know nothing about that Rodney thing. I don't know who. This is my first time hearing it. Ooh, Tony Dimples. Flesh and blood. Okay, I need 20 more people. About 20. Come on now. Okay, 99 and a half won't do. 99 and a half won't do. Now, I don't know. Now, what's up, JLC? I don't know nothing about this Rodney thing. And all I'm going to say, okay, so he said that. So is there proof that there was a 17-year-old boy, even though he said that? Child, I'm telling you. Again, all I'm going to say is this. That's beyond my pay grade. If I don't have proof, and if there's no one to come up and say that he did this to me, if there's no police report, I'm done with that. I ain't touching that. I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it. I'm gonna let y'all dabble in that. I ain't touching it, but I need a couple of more people before I say what I need to say. So I'm not touching that. Nope, I'm not touching that. I'm not. And I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm leaving it alone. So I'll let Rodney deal with that, and I'll let him explain that. I don't have nothing to do with that. Again, that's not what I came on to talk about today. So I ain't touching that. I'm gonna leave it right alone, and I'm gonna go right on from there. So it is what it is. Now I know a lot of people will say, Jay, you always speak, but let me tell you something. I don't care what Rodney has said about me or done about me. I am not vindictive like that. And until I know for a fact, and Rodney explains his situation, I am so out of it, and I'm gonna leave it right at that, because I didn't come up to talk about that in the first place. And Rodney, I ain't saying nothing against you. I'm not saying anything for you. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna wait on it. And let me tell you something. The truth will come out, and I'm gonna leave it right there. And I'm gonna leave it right there, because a lot of you all don't like folk. And again, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. Just like people saying that Shasha was trying to talk to somebody's underage, baby, I don't deal with that. You see how I ain't talk about that? You see why I ain't talk about that? So that's not what I came to talk about. And if it comes out, then let it come out. Now, let me get to what I was talking about. Let me say this to everybody. If it comes out, it will come out. I am not touching that. And if it's the truth, then it will come out. And I'm going to leave it right there. Now, that's not what I came to talk about right now. And it seems like people feeling good about this and stuff. So it is what it is. I don't know nothing about it. And I'm going to leave it at that. I know how people are. People like to see folk fall and all of this stuff. And I'm going to let Rodney explain it. Okay? I'm going to let Rodney talk about it. And when Rodney talk about it, and when people come, I'll talk about it then. For right now, though, I ain't come up here to talk about that. So let me talk about what I wanted to talk about. Let me stir it back. I got 50 people up in here. Now, let me say this, you all. Brian, I saw your topic. I saw your title. And I don't know if this is a deflection off of what was said this morning, but my relationship is good. And if Ro couldn't tear it up, if you can't tear it up, okay, it's a lot of people who live in San Antonio. So again, I don't think Tommy or Castro is going to tear up my relationship. At the end of the day, how you know that I'm not going to have people around me? How do you know how I prepare? Because see, I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. I know you want to think I am, but I've been around the block long enough to know that if I don't meet with people of the opposite sex or the same sex, even for ministry, like hell, I'm going to do it for the world. Let me say that again. Because in ministry, we were always taught that you do not meet with anybody for prayer or anything alone. You always take somebody with you. Oh, hallelujah. So again, I understand, but no thank you. But let's get to the real deal. Let's get to the 30 pieces of silver. Let's get there. So this morning, Tommy clicked on my link. And it seems like now it's making sense why Uppity was upset with Brian and why Brian was a little perturbed at Tommy. It seems like people have been getting payment, and it seems like they have been collaborating with each other to come against me. And this is so sad because old beef sector would have been like, are you serious? But this new beef sector, they don't care who, they don't care what, they don't care how and when. So you mean to tell me that someone who is relatively unknown, and I don't know the person, and I still don't want to know the person, but what I do know from what I've heard is that this person has been a paymaster. And Tommy told it. Tommy told it. But see, let me say this. And this is what gets me with people. When people are so dysfunctional, when people don't like folk to control them, it never works because somebody always spilled the tea. And I told you all from jump that soon as you not do what the paymaster wants, then you become a target. Huh? And this is why I've always told you all that it only takes a matter of time. It's not if, it's when. It may not be in a minute. It may not even be in an hour. It may not be in a week. It may not be in a year. It may be 5 years, but it's going to happen. And baby, the folk will sell you out for 30 pieces of silver, do Jesus. But see, this is why I don't mind letting people on my platform, because it was a control mechanism to ice me out anyhow. But can I tell you something? You can't ice me out. You know why you can't ice me out? Because, baby, Jay don't need no matches. Hey, Sunday, he's fire all by himself. I don't need panels. I don't need to jump with people and gang up to make myself feel good. See, I don't need all of that. And it's just not a good look that people can be bought and sold. But see, when you let the devil ride, they gonna want to drive. And this is why I'm saying this today. I am not dumb. All you got to do is wait on it. Wait on it. Oh, wait on it. Wait on it. And I'm going to say this. Time will reveal. I was not going to give anybody who I don't know any access or attention to me. I am still not giving attention to that individual. This is why I stopped Brian. I said, baby, I don't care what that person was trying to do and why they're mad. That is not my problem. I come up here to entertain. If you go to a comedy show and you sit in the front row and Mojo eats you up, you paid the ticket. It ain't no need to start stalking Mojo because you sat in the front row. Follow me now. Follow me. Follow me. So I don't really care how folk feel because I don't know people, number one. And it is so insignificant to me that I don't even know which, and I don't even care. And I don't even want to give my mind the task to think about it. But what I do want to bring to our attention is, Brian, you come in my face every day. You watch me. You do this. All of y'all. But you let that person pay y'all. And I'm not mad at you, Tommy, because you know what, Tommy? You was raised right. You may not always do right, but you was raised right. And Tommy said, I'm going to tell it. And Tommy said, ain't nobody going to shush me. That's right, Tommy. Don't let nobody shush you. Don't let nobody shush you. And Tommy told it all. All y'all getting money. But let me tell you something. Baby, you can pay on the front end or you're going to pay on the back end. But at the end, you're going to pay. And Tommy said, you are not going to give me money and tell me where I can go. And then you hear people talking about something, you wrong, that lady done paid you to do this. And I'm like, oh, okay. And baby, I didn't say one word. I sat right back there. And listen, now you got this pseudo sissy in San Antonio. And like I said, I ain't stopping going where I'm going. Because let me tell you something. If you got something to say, baby, I was at La Cantera Mall. I'll let you know when I'm going to Six Flags, baby. But I'm going to tell you, you look like a dummy. Because you sat up there and tried to frame a picture like somebody was really doing something to Tommy, but you don't give a damn about Tommy. And you the one who called in the cops and all of these people on Tommy. You. But not knowing that somebody was paying. And not knowing that the people Tommy fighting with are the same people getting paid. Baby, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. But I just want you all to know, and I don't work behind the scenes. If you give me some money, I'm going to tell it. But you don't control me because you gave me a coin. You don't control me. But all of this is a concerted effort because somebody, I don't care how they try to be prim and proper and be business and they got this, baby, when you try to do this kind of stuff, something is wrong. And people are just as off as Catherine. Except they try to use other people. And these people ain't well. So, Ron, you can say whatever you want about my relationship. My relationship is fine. Don't worry about that. But ask yourself the question, why you taking money and in a whole conspiracy and a whole collaboration? So somebody paid you. You can be paid. Somebody got access to you through money. Is it really that tight? Are the bills really rolling in that quickly? Is the daily pay not paying enough? Or Shunda, that you got to take a coin? My God. Rhoda lives. Don't you ever let nobody say, oh, y'all giving that money to Jay Wilson. No, because see, Jay Wilson is honest. And Rhoda lives, I appreciate you all for letting me be myself and do what I want to do. But I want y'all to catch this. And let me say this, Tommy, I ain't mad at you. At least you honest. At least you honest. Tommy said, I can't let this go by. And Tommy told it. Now, that may not mean a lot to y'all, but I want you all to know what kind of people we're dealing with. Unethical. But I'm the weasel. Whoa! But baby, you ain't never hear somebody saying, I paid Jay Wilson so he can come against XYZ. Baby, the girls are so deprived. They so desperate that they taking 30 pieces of silver. And I'm not Jesus. Let me tell you again. I am not Jesus. Or I cannot walk into them shoes. I'm like John the Baptist. I can't walk in them shoes. Oh, I'm not Jesus. But it goes to show you that people will throw you down the gutter for a little piece of change. That's why I say there ain't no friends on YouTube. People will call you daddy and cut your throat the next day. Won't they do it? Won't they do it? This is why I say it ain't no friends on YouTube. And let me say this. I don't feel no ways about it. It only solidifies what I have been saying all along. Woo, I'm not mad. And them same people can come on my platform. I don't really care because it's a show. But it goes to show you the characters and what these people do. I've never seen such wickedness in all my days. Woo! My God, today. They smile in your face all the time trying to take your place. The backstabbers. Backstabbers. My God, today. Ain't it something? Am I wrong about it? Am I wrong about it? Am I wrong? I want you to talk to me. Nobody ain't saying nothing. Am I wrong about it? Oh, but I rejoice that he said that he'll prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Oh, that's what he said. Oh, come on now. Fret not thyself for evildoers. Let me tell you something. God will always make a way of escape. He will always reveal it. And let me say this. All I'm going to keep on doing is praying for folk mercy, that God will help them. I don't want anything to befall these people. I am not speaking evil. I am not trying to repay evil with evil. I just hope that something comes, the scales fall from your eyes so you can see that there's a better way. You don't have to do this. You don't have to be evil. Just because somebody got a show and they humorous and they do a television show and they make y'all a little mad, that don't mean, cause baby, because you gotta let that thing go. You gotta let it go. So to Brian, don't worry about my relationship. It's gonna be okay. Cause ain't nothing wrong with it now. And whether Castro comes to San Antonio or not, whether Tommy catch a midnight train to San Antonio, I'm still gonna be okay. But the real question is, you were defending somebody to do evil and you was getting paid, my God, and got mad because Tommy had some conscience and told the truth. And Thomas said, ain't nobody gonna control me. But obviously you be in control. And obviously you don't want no smoke. Oh my God, today. Now, again, I don't acknowledge that person because I didn't put her on my payroll, nor do I want, we're not acting together. Okay? We don't have, But it seems like that person has control over you to the point where Uppity is even telling you, you know you're not supposed to be on that man's platform. And so, Brian, this is what I'm going to tell you. I don't want you to come to my platform because I don't want you to start getting doxxed. I don't want you to start getting attacked like Tommy. I don't want that to happen to you. So please don't come to my platform because I don't want to see that happen to you. I know that you are uber sensitive. I know when people really start applying pressure to you that you get belligerent, and what you accuse Tommy of doing, you start doing. And I don't want that to happen to you. So in order to keep peace, the Bible says, keep peace among all men. That's Bible. I do not want that person to start attacking you or doxing you or doing things to you. Okay? And I think I did Uppity a favor too, because it seemed like you in on it too, Uppity. Baby, the girls are supplementing income. They say that AdSense ain't paying us that much. So we're going to go ahead and get a little coin. Now, I'm going to give Tommy his props because Tommy is getting that, he getting that SSI or whatever it is he get. Tommy said, I'm gonna get my money. He said, I'm continue to get my crazy check. I'm gonna get my crazy check. Yeah. What did you say, Tommy? I'm gonna get my crazy check. Okay, Tommy said, I'm gonna get my crazy check. So Tommy said, you know, it was a little coin, but I'm gonna get my crazy check. Uppity still gonna get her stuff. Long as she got Nyla, she gonna be all right. I think Uppity could get a crazy check too. If she get diagnosed, if she ain't already diagnosed. But Brian, you ain't getting no crazy check. So maybe you need it. I don't know. But don't worry about me. I'm fine. But it seems like, baby, there's a paymaster in town. The girls are on somebody's payroll. Okay? And she demands things of y'all. And she wants pure alliance and allegiance. And I don't want Brian to get in trouble. So I don't want no consternation. I don't want no disdain. I don't want no vitriolic retribution. So I'm telling you, don't come over here for your sake. Don't click the link because something might pop off. Because, baby, when people pay money, they won't return on their investment. Oh, my God. But, baby, people paying money to come after me, Jesus. Ooh, the old man, the wrinkled old man, the YouTube, Uber, Lyft driver. Oh, God, they coming after me. The girls is coming after me. So that's what I'm going to talk about. And I'm just saying, baby, 30 pieces of silver, Jesus. Oh, I know what, I ain't Jesus. But I feel you, Jesus. Baby, they eat at your table and they'll cut your throat. They'll eat at your table. Oh, and they do all manners of evil against you. But long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. I've been lied on, cheated, talked about, mistreated, abused, scorned, talked about, showed you, but I've been up, child, almost level to the guy. Wait a minute, hey, okay? I feel my Vicky whining coming on. I feel my long. Oh, I got it. Jesus, I got it. Jesus, I got it. Oh, Lord, I feel it. Oh, my God. Long as I long as I got King Jesus. Baby, I wanted a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, but I forgot they ain't open on Sunday. My God, today. So I got to go to Popeyes. All right. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to Tommy. Because, baby, let me tell you something. I don't care what y'all do. Zaddy has been good to y'all. Zaddy ain't throwing y'all under the bus. And, baby, I ain't never do no evil to befall these people. So why that man who legs look like raw chicken over there talking, over there you can see the veins all up in his legs. I know you lying to me, trying to act like somebody coming against Tommy. And child, Tommy already getting paid. Girl, it's a ring, honey. They were already colluding. So you're wrong again. You're wrong. Use a line 1 to 2. Use a line 1 to 2. Use a line wonder. Use a line wonder. So while you trying to paint that narrative, Tommy already done told it. Tommy already done told it. Tommy said it was no victims, it was volunteers. You know why they coming after Tommy? Because Tommy done told it. And now they mad at Tommy. Because Tommy done told it. Or when you're doing right, people will tell it. See, like I told Tommy this morning, the devil ain't in the details. The devil don't want you to know the details. The devil is in not knowing the details. The devil will keep it vague. He won't tell you all the stuff that you're going to have to do. He don't talk about the unarticulated agreement. Oh, no, he's not in the details. He ain't in the details. Come on. So that's what I got to say today. Baby, let me tell you something. I got joy in my soul because God won't let you fall. If you ever need a friend that sticks closer than any brother. I recommend Jesus. Jesus, because he's that kind of friend. Oh, I feel this in my spirit. He will never forsake you, even though you won't always do right. He knows all there is to know about you. I recommend Jesus. Jesus, because he won't do it, Tommy. That kind of friend. He'll walk right in front of you to always protect you. So the devil, even though they get paid, can't do you no harm. Oh, I felt that in my spirit. Come on, Tremaine. Tremaine knew what she was talking about. Huh? He is faithful every day to help you along the way. Because he's that kind of friend. Victory shall be mine. Oh, victory shall be mine. Woo! If I hold my peace, let the Lord fight my battle. Victory shall be mine. Joy is mine. Joy is mine. Joy today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Joy today is mine. Baby, let me tell you something. Jesus will do it for you if you let him. Or let me tell you something. I give him the praise for everything. Okay? Baby, the devil thought he had me, but I got away. The devil thought he had me, but I got away. The devil thought he had me, but I got away. But let me tell you something. It's a spy in the camp. Huh? Baby, there is a Rahab. Now, Tommy, I ain't calling you no harlot. I ain't calling you no hoe. But, honey, Rahab, baby. Honey, Tommy was a Rahab. Now, I ain't saying you a hoe. But, baby, all I can say is Rahab was saved. Tommy, now, I want you to hear the story now. When the walls of Jericho came tumbling down, all the Rahab family was saved. That's Bible. That's Bible. Huh? The hoe that left the legacy. Huh? Y'all ain't hearing me. The hoe that left the legacy. Or she may have been a hoe. But how many of y'all know that God can use a hoe? Yeah, but maybe he can. And the hoe left the legacy. Yes, she did. Oh, yes, she did. Oh my God. Let them call you what you will. But baby, there's a spy in the camp. And somebody gonna tell it. Somebody gonna tell it. Let me tell you something. Somebody gonna get mad. Baby, everybody ain't gonna go with the program. Because let me tell you something. When a person got control issues and they got that spirit of Jezebel and that control spirit all on them, Oh, Shundo. Raw chicken legs up there talking about how somebody triangulating against Tommy and not knowing that there was money behind the scene that he didn't even know about. Oh, but God will reveal it. Oh, he will reveal it. He will reveal it. And I feel all right in my spirit right now as I go find this chicken sandwich that I'm going to go eat. I think I'm going to go get it from Sonic because, yeah, I think I'm going to get that chicken sandwich from Sonic. Yeah, because I ain't trying to be going all out the way. And I just need some protein. Hallelujah. 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 Anyway, let me say this, y'all. In all sincerity, I'm not mad at Tommy. I'm not mad at Tommy. Who are all the people? So you said Uppity was in it. Brian was in it. Was Castro in it? Was she sending some money to Castro? Who was she sending some money to? It seemed like y'all was having prayer meetings and Bible studies and planning meetings. And baby, it seemed like y'all was trying to do it big. Tommy, it seemed like y'all was trying to do it big. But oh, let me tell you something. God is. Tommy got eyes in it. Tommy, am I on the right track, Tommy? Am I on the right track, Tommy? Baby, is it like the Epstein file? Is it like the Epstein file, Tommy? Huh? Is it like the Epstein? If we pull a string, baby, a lot of stuff gonna come apart. Huh? Trademark, ain't the devil busy, trademark? Baby, Tommy shut it down. Let me tell you something. I was easy like Sunday morning. And baby, Tommy just set it off. And now, this is what Brian trying to do. That my relationship is in danger. Because Tommy and Castro supposed to be coming. Baby, they ain't even here yet. Hello. But it was in danger because you shady. And this is what I really want to bring up. This is the key point. Brian always concerned about somebody setting him up. Oh, come on, Tommy. Come on, Itsy Bitsy. Come on, Trademark. Oh, where my amen corner? Where my amen corner? He's already concerned about somebody setting him up. But yet he getting payola behind the scene. He's doing the setting up. I told y'all that a lot of this stuff is projection. I told you all that a lot of this stuff is projection. Now we finding out that he getting coin. We finding out that he getting money. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My God. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? The main thing he trying to accuse other people of doing, he getting coin. To come after Pastor. My God, today. Woo, Shondo. But let me tell you something. When God do it, he do it. And see, people are upset. Uppity was visibly angry. You know why she was visibly angry? Because y'all weren't supposed to come over. And Uppity put it on her community wall. And I didn't think nothing of it. But baby, we only see in part and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is to come, all things shall be made straight. The darkness shall become light. Oh, Shondo. Come on. So now we have a person who done came out of nowhere giving y'all money. And y'all want to be old B-sector. I'm B-sector, but you're taking money. Woo! My God. You can be bought. Jay Wilson can never be bought. Because I'm going to tell you before you give me that money, don't think you can control me. Because I'm going to do what I want. You giving me money for entertainment, not for my allegiance. Oh, my God, today. Not for my allegiance. Not to be a comrade. It's because of its entertainment. Oh, my God. And Tommy, he seemed like he was very upset with you because you took that money. And Tommy said it was good until people start coming at me. But Tommy, I've been telling y'all that y'all better listen to Zaddy. Y'all better listen to Zaddy, Jay. Y'all better listen to Zaddy. Okay? I don't care what nobody say. I got some spiritual insight. Don't get fooled by this entertainment. I'm telling you. Baby, I'm going to say this again, Tommy. And I give Shelley credit for this. I know a lot of people don't like Shelley, but I'm going to give Shelley credit for this. When people stab you in the back, take that same knife and cut ties. And see, I'm not going to even give it. Baby, look. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you what. Like that lady said, If you dig one ditch, you better dig two, because the ditch you dig may be for you. Come on, digging ditches and falling in them. Oh my God. Demons. Oh, Tommy came over here this morning, and it seemed like Tom and Brian had a conversation, and it came out that somebody was paying people to come against Jay Wilson. But then all of a sudden, somebody didn't follow the protocol. Somebody got out of line. And now the same person who got out of line, they getting attacked because people feel like their money give them control. But I ain't mad at nobody. I just take comfort in knowing that God will take care of you. I will make the darkness light before thee. What is wrong, I'll make right. Before thee, all thy battles I will fight. Before thee and the high place I'll bring down. Hold on for a minute. I will make the darkness light before thee. What is wrong, I'll make right. Before thee, all thy battles I will fight. Before thee and the high place. Come on, Tommy. I'll bring down when thou walking by the way. I'll lead thee, and from the fatness of the land, I'm gonna feed thee, not a paymaster, and a mansion in the sky. I'll deed thee, and the high place, I'll bring down. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I don't think I'm innocent because I know God is still working on me. Oh my God. I'm not the wealthiest. I'm not the best, but I do love God. I don't wish no evil to befall anybody. I come on and do my show. I'm not trying to take your job. I'm not trying to take your livelihood. I'm not trying to take your man. I'm not trying to take your woman. All I'm trying to do is give you a laugh. But when you step out of the parameters of that, I'm putting you up before the altar. That's all I can say. But baby, we got mental illness all in the land. We got loneliness all in the land. We got insecurity all in the land. But the Bible says, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, not humble, but humble with a U, themselves and seek my face and hear from heaven, I will heal their land. And I'm asking that God heal the land, because honey, it's a lot of people need healing right now. Oh God, yes. A lot of people don't have enough money, and baby, they taking money from folk who don't understand. They trying to control you. They don't care for you. And if you step out the line, baby, the devil wants all the control. The devil don't, baby, and they'll come for you. Don't let them ride, because he'll want to drive. Oh, I felt that in my spirit. Don't let him ride, because he gonna want to drive. Oh my God. But I'm gonna tell you what, y'all continue to plot, continue to do what you gotta do. I just pray that y'all realize that this is a show, that you all are looking really, really pressed, bent, out of shape. And it's not a good look. When you allow somebody who you don't even know, somebody who just come and do a show, to get in your spirit so deeply that you have such disdain that you got to pay people, oh my God, to do evil, to say evil. Oh my God. Now y'all see why I don't give people access to me. Not because I think I'm all of that. It's because you got to keep your peace. You got to keep your peace. Do you understand me? This is why I was telling Tommy this morning. Let people say what they want to say. People talking about something. Tommy said this about you. You expect me to fight Tommy right then and there? I know Tommy been talking about me. I know Brian talking about me. I know all of these folk do. But I'm not bothered. Because all I know is once I click off of here, it's done. I keep on telling you all that when the stage lights go off, when the stage curtains are closed and you did your final bow, go to that dressing room, take that costume off. It's very important that you do that. Get in your regular clothes. When you finish taking a shower, please take a shower and wash your hands. Put on your regular clothes and go meet with your real friends until the next show. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Y'all hurt and feeling some kind of way about people you don't even know. Oof. Okay, y'all. I just want y'all to hear me. Hear me good. Hear me good. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. My. Okay. D-Miss O, you hearing all of this? Now, I'm going to say this about this Rodney thing again. I'm going to let Rodney explain it. I'm not touching it until I need to. I'm not pressured by people to jump on stories and do all of that. You know, when we were younger and when we were new to the beef sector, we used to do that. But I don't do that. I'm going to let it play out. And when I need to speak, I'm going to speak on it. But nobody can shush me and nobody can make me speak. The Bible said, be slow, quick to listen, slow to anger, and slow to speak. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not always perfect on that, but oh, it's ringing in my spirit very loudly today. So I'm going to let that sit right there. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. And that's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to let y'all run around and talk about what Rodney did and what Rodney said. And I'm going to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. So I hear what you're saying, but I'm not making a verdict on it. And y'all can say it's true and so on and so forth. I haven't seen it. So it is what it is. Because half of y'all don't like him either. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. Now, if Rodney did something criminal, y'all need to call the police. If he did something criminal, and if y'all think y'all have enough evidence that he could be indicted and charged, then do what you need to do. Until then, absolutely not. Because some people will be what they want you to be. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna leave it right alone. But if you think that and I'm saying this, Rodney, I want you to hear me. I want you to hear me good. Right. I want to pay you first. And I want Rodney to hear this. Rodney, I'm telling the people, if they think they have a case,
Sorry,
that's okay. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, is the receipt in the bag?
No, but
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You have a good day. Thank you. Let me say this though. Now, to those people who are bringing those allegations, and I know you probably heard it out of his mouth. And I'm not denying that. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that you're right. I'm not denying that. But if it has disturbed your spirit so much, and you think that somebody needs to investigate this, then call the authority and make it happen. And I'm not saying this to get Rodney in trouble. I'm just saying it because y'all seem like y'all mighty disturbed by this. So since y'all disturbed by this, then do what you got to do. But on the flip side, I would tell Rodney to get counsel and make sure that you take names, because it could be defamation or slander. That's all I'm gonna say. Divine, nobody pressured me. I had something to do. I got a life. I had something to do. Nobody ain't pressure me. And y'all ain't gonna pressure me either. I have things to do. I have a life outside of YouTube. And maybe we don't need to belabor things all the time. Maybe we don't. Maybe we need to cut things exactly where they are. Defamation, girl, bye. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Y'all can't block nobody out. If people like them folk, people gonna go. Again, it's a power thing. And that's what, let me tell you, this is what the beef sector is about. It's about power. It's about trying to exert your power over people to make them feel some kind of way. Let me tell you something. You can block me out. You can do whatever you want to. It is what it is. That's why I tell people, that's why I'm so glad I got a career. Do what you want to do. But again, that's a power move. And y'all always doing stuff like that, and it's just power. Child, by it's a power move. Always want to control people. If you don't do what we want you to do, then we get mad about it. Okay, whatever. All I'm saying, if y'all think Rodney done did all of this, call the authorities. Call the authorities and tell them. Okay? Just be ready. If you go to court, if he get a lawyer, just be ready to defend what you just said. That's all. Okay, I got somebody coming up. Hold on for a minute. Hello?
Yeah, what's good?
What's up, man? What's going on?
Ain't shit.
So what you thinking?
No, I'm just finishing out my weekend since I've been hitting links and shit all weekend and shit. So I said I'm gonna go ahead and finish out and hit this link, and then, you know what I mean, I
Well,
might go
talk
hit
to
it.
me. Talk to you. Something in your spirit. What's in your spirit? Because something is in your spirit, and I feel it. I feel it. I feel some crab boil with some Old Bay seasoning. I feel it.
Well, actually, on the for real, I want to talk about me first. Like I had like a kind of like good weekend, and you know what I mean. I hit your link, and then I signed up for the little Lunchable thing because people been trying to get me to enter like these little cooking contests for a minute, and then I heard about the little Lunchable, and they said I can go ahead and join it, so I'm cool about that. And then I went on Rodney. I hit Rodney link, I think yesterday or last night. We was on that motherfucker about 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I hit I know you don't be like saying names and shit, but I like motherfuckers to know who I'm talking about. So would that be okay?
Well, go ahead and what name you talking about?
Submarine. I know you don't like
Okay,
her,
go. Yeah, not too much. No,
but
it's
no,
not.
right
No,
now we're here.
I
But
don't know. Hold on. It's, I just don't give you access because I don't do. Again, access. I don't really know the person, so I can say I really like or dislike. You ever heard me say I don't like? Don't know.
okay, I mean you know your phone is breaking up real bad. Now I can't even hear you.
Hello,
Yeah, can you hear me?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Go ahead, go ahead. So
No, but
anyway,
no. So listen,
I don't know the person, so it's not me liking the person or not.
got
I
you.
don't know the person, and I just don't give people access to me like that. And that's anybody who knew.
Yeah, I mean I don't
And then if
really.
you don't come to me respectful, I'm definitely not giving you access.
Yeah, but
Okay, go ahead.
so I was over there because you know how Brian be saying, can we have a conversation? So we went up there and can kind of continue with the bullshit that started over there with you. And after we acted all that and we finished, then you started talking about something that they were talking about, the whole Tommy situation and the whole money situation.
Mm-hmm.
And because actually, when all that was going on, I was actually on the live, but I just wasn't. My little segment with Brian was over, so I just didn't hang up. So I was just there listening to what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember Brian left, and I heard they were saying he was over there with you, and then they was talking about money. And they said that Tommy was saying that the lady was giving him money to like not fuck with you or something on that line. But she said that it wasn't true, and she just said that she was a nice lady like that and was a giving person. And the only reason why I could believe it is because like I do know that motherfuckers on here they be giving. When I be saying to myself, why they, I questioning it. So, but I know people on here they give like that. But then I was just listening to you, and I was just looking at it like, the people that she gave money to, and like
Mm-hmm.
you're thinking that it could have been an underlying way of trying to control a person and shit like that. And yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, now I didn't get some of this because I had to turn my alarm off. Y'all, let me tell you about this Rodney thing. Okay, let people continue to talk. I will analyze and see what's going on. I'm not
Now
saying
I
that
was,
y'all.
I actually was over there with Ness and them when they were like talking about it, and it was like, wow, what the fuck are they talking about? And they like read something. I was like, damn, I don't even want to. I don't even speak on no shit about no kids or giving my opinion too much about shit. But I was like, after I read it, I was like, wow, I may understand why they feel like that, But I was listening to Rodney too, and I don't judge nobody. I just was like, I don't, but they were kind of letting them have it over there.
So they were letting them have it.
I mean, like asking them questions and
So Ness was asking them questions. Ness was over there
no,
too.
no. To be totally honest, she wasn't saying nothing because she was like actually the way she was because people were like trying to ask her like how did she feel about it. When I was listening, I was like, wow, she feel like me. Whereas though I would have answered it the same way. I don't have nothing to say. Y'all all talking about it, and y'all go ahead and do that. And that's how she carried it. Like that's how I would have carried it. Like
Hmm.
that's something I don't touch shit like that.
So who was questioning him, and was it on her channel?
Then I don't know who all the people on there, and I'm on for real, for real. I don't know all the women like that.
Okay.
I don't know all like the whip. I mean, on the for real, I was getting ready to start asking questions about the little Shing thing, but I was like, no, I don't think this is the right time to ask. And to be honest, I sat there and figured out my little dilemma on because something that I
Pizza
was
Brook
going to.
and Dragons. Okay, interesting. I'm just saying interesting. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear
Well, I
me,
didn't say
trademark?
no. Say it again.
I said, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
I was
Well,
like, go ahead.
I haven't seen everything. I am not pro Rodney. I am not anti Rodney.
But it's
I
so
really,
weird. It seems like I heard about this before. I swore that I vaguely remember hearing something about it, but the only thing about it wasn't never bought, or I don't know that it was put to this magnitude or the way they were talking about it.
yeah.
Like, but I swore I heard something about this
But let
before.
me say this: if I say something pro Rodney, you are standing up for the gays. If I'm anti Rodney, you ain't. But I'm pro evidence. And again, Rodney needs to explain what's going on with him. I have not heard it because again, I have not been in the know, and I just came up because of what I dealt with, and I didn't know until people started telling me. So based off of that, I'm not really going to get into the deep woods of this, and I will look at it and I'll make my decision. What's up, Tommy? Tommy?
Yeah, I'm on here. I just want to ask you a quick question. I didn't want to break up your commentary, but what would I want to ask you and Trademark? What would y'all prefer? Would y'all prefer a twink or a chub? A twink or a chub?
I prefer who I have now. I'm gonna stay out of that.
Come on, Jake.
I,
Let's stay to them. It's
I'm
easy.
gonna
hey,
defer to
hey, hey,
trademark.
hey! Hold up, a motorcycle going past my window and shit. Like, why you just asked us that question?
I know why.
I just tell them why, Jay. Tell them.
And look,
Come
Because
on, you too
and check this out.
daddy.
Now, I mean, was now since you asked the question and shit, and if I had to choose, and the twink was in front of me, and the chub was in front of me, depending on the chub, more than likely I would go for the chub over the twink.
Okay.
mm,
But not to say that I couldn't be with a twink. But if you asked me a question, if they was right there, and like if I had to pick right then and
Yeah.
there, or
Yeah. I will put you would say that because of your age, but a younger man would want a
no, it
chub.
ain't got nothing to do with my age.
Yeah, it is.
no, it
Yes,
How
it
depends.
you
It
feel?
does.
depends.
How you
It
It
feel?
could be
depends.
with your age.
But
You
let me say
settle.
this,
You
Tommy. So
settle
are
because you
you?
way older than me. You 30
I got
years
a
older than me,
question for
so
you
you
though. I
settle.
got a question for you though.
What's up,
So,
Zaddy?
are you planning to come to San Antonio to tab my relationship? Because somebody said that you and Castro is gonna come to San Antonio, and they feel like after y'all come, I'm not gonna have no relationship no more. So, what is your response to that? Because my thing is, I'm not really focused on that. My thing is that people was getting money, and they was trying to keep you quiet. They was trying to shut you up. But go ahead.
Right. But here's the thing about it is we can never break up your relationship. Any bond you got with somebody, when you got a special bond, and I understand certain men do have soul ties and bonds to each other. So no, me and him could never come. We could never come
Wait,
close because let me tell you something, commitment and love and respect carry you further than just a one night stand or a
But what, what,
weekend
what, what, what,
hookup.
what- but this is my question. What does that say about you? He's putting you all to the point where y'all are so trifling. And I'm not calling you
Mhm.
trifling, but y'all
Yeah,
so
but I can
trifling
be. I
that
can be,
y'all,
man. I ain't gonna
okay,
lie.
but he's trying to make it sound that y'all so trifling that y'all would do it. That's what he's trying to say.
Well, yeah, well,
so all
hey,
this is some
baby, he got
alleged
us
shit.
looking
They're not really
good.
coming down there, are they?
What you said?
Yeah, we
I said
coming.
all this is more so alleged. They're not really coming down there.
Well, I
know.
am one time. I got to get a pass from the state of Arkansas. If they give me 3 to 4 days out, which I probably can, I can get a pass. You know, and they give me 4 days. They told me 19 hours. I had to pay $190 for a round trip. That's all. But I ain't want to be the other one $400 something all, and they laid all that and shit. I'm
But the
good. I
key
mean,
now the key thing is probation. So why is Tommy gonna come and cut up on probation? Come to Texas so he can go back to jail.
He ain't
Not
coming, but
gonna-
he ain't gonna come.
You don't know. Yes, I will come. I swear to God, I gotta take my life. They give me their pass, I'm coming.
Okay.
I ain't had a trip in a long time. Don't people do that? I'm saving my money, even though it's hard for me to get a job. I just cut back on my spending and start being like a bargain shopper. They say I can't hold $500 the whole month, but I believe I'll be able to this month. You know, everything I got in my house, I bought my own stuff, my own funds in my living room. So I started all over. I gave my first cousin, her and her fat kids, my funds that I had in my
But look-
dad's house.
So I got a question for you.
Let me
So-
ask my
Okay.
question because it's kind of funny. Because he said that.
Right. You don't like me, so what you want to talk to me for?
Who?
Why you say I don't like you? What made you say that?
He asked me your question, Tommy. He said, what made you say that? He said, yeah.
Because he said he like a chub before a twink.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No, I mean, and then on the for real, I ain't say shit where you had to put like age behind it and shit. Like on the for real, what the fuck age got to do with it?
Yeah.
But
I know that, but you age
Well,
ain't
I
being
got a question for you,
listen.
Tommy, though.
Okay, hold on.
So-
Let me ask you a question.
Okay,
but you
hurry
go
up and
with
do
it.
that, then I got a question
Okay,
for you.
babe. It ain't got to do nothing but age. It's all about maturity. That's what it's all about. How
so
that
what
person
you saying
mindset
that
is.
because I'm mature, what twinks
Yeah.
are immature?
No, I don't know. I don't know. You can be able to hang. You can. I don't think you be able to hang with us. That's what I'm saying.
Boy, man. Yeah, okay. All right, go and ask me a question.
Okay. So, Tommy.
I know I can hang with you. I saw you dance.
Oh, Jesus.
I seen you dance.
You did. I was just doing something. I wasn't dancing, man.
Okay.
But
My,
go ahead,
my.
Mr.
So
Wilson.
this is my question. Okay, for the dancing. Yes, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat. Come on. Anyway, Tommy, don't let nobody shush you, first of all, because you grown. You do the hell what you want. Don't let nobody shush you. But Tommy, who else was a part of the conspiracy? Now, I know Uppity was because she told Brian not to come over here. And Brian came over here and Uppity was mad about that. I know you said you got a little coin.
Yeah, it was me, Castro, Brian, Uppity, and Yolanda wanted to get in. She wanted to get involved with it. Yolanda kept saying on her platform, she had some tea on you. Like, she ain't got the tea she got on Jay Wilson because you would have never found none of this shit to be able to post. You would have been just running your mouth, giving us hood reporting. Just hood report. You know, she
And
traveled.
how much did she give y'all? Did she pay y'all monthly or whenever she needed?
Daddy, she gave me $135. She said I thought she gave me 40. But you go on her look on her community board. She said she gave me 135, and I thank God for it. Baby, I needed it and I spent it very well, honey. I spent it very well. But she didn't stick to the plan, so the deal went bad.
Now, what was the
that's
plan?
how it goes.
What was the plan? Hold on,
it was an
Trademark.
actual plan.
Trademark, hold up. What was the plan?
Yeah, right.
To take you out.
Now, how y'all was gonna take me out?
Just to like how you do, like you be messy. They just, they just want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? Even though you're a grown man, you ain't got no mama, they ain't nobody answer. You're a full grown man. So I don't understand how they think they can be able to take you down. But you know how they do me. But I'm more like I like you said, I got emotional. I need emotional intelligence, and I ain't at your age. Sooner or later, eventually, this shit gonna be just like water running down my back. But I understand why you like who you are, because when you first got on here, it's just like, I feel like you, Jay Wilson, I just feel like me and you kind of got a similar life story when it comes to the church and all of that stuff, even though I wasn't a piano player. But I feel like we was reserved men. We might have did our shit, but we knew how to do it. But if a motherfucker pissed us off, it was, you know what I mean? It was.
But Tommy, I ain't never really did nothing to nobody except come and do a little kiki in a lab. So why is
She
people
kept
so
me,
upset?
she kept me off your panel a long time, didn't she?
Hmm?
Didn't she keep me off your panel a long
Well,
time?
I didn't know, Tommy, because I didn't know
Well,
that's why.
Hey,
girl, it's been
now,
a
hey,
long
I want to
time.
ask a question about this if I can,
Girl,
because
you told me after 10
I was, like I
and
said,
so
I actually was on the panel with them, and she said that she was just being nice and giving you something just because of the support, and it never had nothing to do with you not coming over there and none of that type stuff. And they was like even saying that that was a lie. So what? So that's just you're saying that that's not a lie.
Well, I understand that trademark, but Uppity was very upset when Brian clicked the link.
See,
And
I don't.
Uppity really tried to school Brian. And this is why I believe some of what Tommy is saying, because Uppity, she lectured Brian
So like
about
did
coming
what
over
so
here.
like so what y'all like had a meeting, like a secret meeting, and y'all was plotting on how y'all was going to do this, or Tommy?
Tommy, y'all had a stream yard. Did y'all have a stream yard and y'all,
Like when did y'all
I'm
discuss
saying
this,
like
like
eating a piece of chicken,
this
honey.
power play?
what you said,
You
Tommy?
know, you know how they do, they set panels up to group to troll people, and you know how they do me, they get to make them fake pages and do trolling. That's
Mhm.
all they were trying.
But now,
That's what
Tommy,
I
I
know
thought it was
of.
very interesting when you said that when you
Mm-hmm.
didn't follow along, then people start attacking you.
Use it, baby. That's what happened. But she came in my life. I ain't know nothing about her. I ain't know nothing about it. And ever
Well,
since she,
now, I think this is the same person who came to Vivian talking about she just wanted to do an interview. And Vivian was like, no. But
And
yeah,
can
so,
I'm gonna say something because
she can't
we
fuck
mentioned
with you,
this on
man.
her
We ain't worried
panel,
about
but
that
y'all
hoe.
probably
We
just
don't care
didn't
what she
hear it.
say.
okay, go
She's
ahead,
still coming
Trayvon.
over here.
Mhm.
When I when I very when I very first met her, it was when the first day Rico had like a little stream yard, and I was over there with my buddy, and me and him was just talking, and she hit the link, and I didn't know who she was, and she
Mhm.
was speaking to me, and she was talking about the situation about the whole Brian thing,
Mhm.
and we kind of got,
Mhm.
we was kind of misunderstanding each other, but my whole thing was, and it was with a lot of people, they was trying to tell me, well, that he was trying to do this, and I was like, yo, I don't be wanting to hear that shit. First of all, I don't like nobody telling me what to do. I really got an issue with
Mhm.
that. You see what I'm saying? But so
Mhm.
anyway, she asked me for my Cash App, and I was like, I don't have Cash App. I don't do that. And and I've always been the type of motherfucker that's leery about, and I even like said that this to her. I'm not saying nothing like behind nobody, but and I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm always leery about people doing shit for me. It's just I'm just that type of nigga. I'm a real independent nigga. I say I'm the only
Mhm.
motherfucker on my job with a car. Motherfuckers offer me rides every day. It got to the point they were like, don't offer Mark no ride. He gonna tell you he good. That's just me.
Mhm.
That's just the way I
Mhm.
rock and roll.
Mhm.
So anyway,
Well, Jay Wilson, why do they think we gonna sleep? We gonna sleep together if we meet up and we have a meet and greet. You know
Well,
I'm gonna
hold on
pay
for a
for
minute.
state
Hold
Arkansas.
on. We gonna side table that. I want to hear that. I'm gonna tell you why. But I want to hear trademark. So trademark, you said no. I'm not giving you my cash app.
no, I don't have Cash App.
Okay, but
Like
it was offered to you though.
yeah, but no, but it was offered to me, and then I kept on saying, thank you. You ain't gotta do it. We good. And and I was like, I don't use that. I use Zelle.
Hey,
Just like
Mama
I
drilling
remember I
our
told, I
ass.
was like, I use Zelle and Venmo. That's all I
Mm.
use. And they told me that they had Venmo, and I said, well, look, if you want to send me something, you can send it to me. And
Trademark
then
asked
I
her
said,
where she was from. She said she could. Well, I'm not saying it. What's my name? I'm not saying that. Trademark said I'm an open book, and I'm like Trademark. I'm an open fucking book too. I watched it. I was listening to him. I was live, but I was tuned into it, listening.
all right,
You
let me
you was
finish real
speaking to
fast.
Okay, go ahead, trademark. Hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, so I remember after I got it, I really thought that it was a prank because I remember I told my daughter, I said, "The motherfucker send me $1, I'm sending that shit back because I know how y'all be give
her.
motherfuckers dollars and shit."
Mm.
So anyway, they sent me some. I'm not gonna say what it was, and I actually forgot about the person. Even when I would see the person recently, I didn't know that was the person on Rico panel
Mm.
until I subscribe to the person, and the reason why I subscribe to the person because I know is that the boys be over there. I said I'm subscribe to
Mm,
them because they be over this motherfucker. I said I don't know what's going on with Jay Wilson. I said they trying to negotiate their contract and shit. They want to raise or
mm,
something, so they going over here to I even said I said you ABC, but right now you ain't trying to give them no money, so they went on over to Fox.
mm.
So
My, my, my.
so that's how
But
I
now
wound up
Tommy
with.
is getting attacked now
Well, I mean, all right,
because
let me say because I know I'm like real long winded. So anyway, I went and that's when I hit the link, and it wasn't until I hit the link till I realized who she was. And I was like, "You that person that I met on Rico," and I was like, all this time I never knew this, but
mm,
yeah, but that's how that went though.
my,
But
my,
like
my.
and like I said, they even gave me something like, and I don't ask nobody for nothing. And
Mm,
and you went through all that to like, send it through me through Venmo, and you sent it. I took it. But I said all that to say, I know darn well that they wasn't giving me nothing on no underlying thing to try to not do this and not do that, or to try to manipulate me or no shit like that.
that's how it starts. But I do believe what Tommy said, and because again, I believe that because Ron was lectured by Uppity once again, and had not Uppity put that on her wall, we wouldn't have not known about it. But Uppity was very, very unpleased with Brian clicking the link, and it's almost like you didn't follow the protocol, you didn't follow the plan.
See,
And this,
and the crazy thing when I was over there, when I was over there, I couldn't hear how sometimes when you be on people panels and shit, can't hear one person and you can hear that person. And it was
mhm,
weird. I couldn't hear no one but Uppity.
my
The
mama,
only thing I can hear is them responding to her. So I never heard anything that she said to them.
mm, my mama.
But
Hey, underwood management.
I do know that she was on the panel too. But
Okay.
I put it like this: I didn't know nothing was going on. All that shit I was listening to was like new, and I was like, "You gave who
Jay,
money?"
Well, all I'm gonna say is the devil ain't in the details because the devil don't want you to know the
Jay,
details. Go ahead.
Jay, Stone down acting a fool about us over here. He acting a stone
Hey,
cold
Thomas,
fool.
can
What's
I
up?
ask you a question?
Yeah, yeah. Under new
Hey,
management.
hey, and to the other brother, how you doing?
I'm good.
I, Tommy, are you and Castro back together?
Yo,
No, y'all just friends.
we ain't nothing. It's just commentary.
Girl, you know Tommy
Oh,
got down. Tommy got down when Castro came
I'm a
up.
whole felon girl, so I got to make my money. I became a felon on the internet, so you know I'm gonna be able to capitalize off this the rest of my life. You know what I mean? I'm a felon.
well, all I want to tell you is be careful, Tommy. That's all. Just please be careful.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Girl,
I
where you
People,
at?
appreciate that.
it's about
'Cause
people, places, and things.
we
So
can't
just
understand you going in and out, baby.
it's about people, places, and things. Just be very careful.
Yeah, you right about it. I appreciate you,
All
Shug.
right,
Thank you.
all right, all right,
I
Jay.
swear,
I'm
thank
getting
you.
down. You're welcome, Tommy.
And I'm gonna be careful. This alert, it said warn
Please
before
do.
destruction.
And
Warn
it's
before
also about
destruction.
certain people that you hanging around, man. Come on. You gotta sit still, Tommy. Put the beer
Yeah.
down. Listen to God speak to your spirit, man. I know He's talking to you, but you're not paying Him no mind, man. Put down the beer and just sit still. Turn everything off. Because you keep going left, God's telling you to go right.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, he went right today because he told it. He didn't let the devil shush him. He sure didn't. He sure didn't. But let me say this, you all. I know, and again, you all, when you don't give people attention and when you don't give them the satisfaction of going back, and let me say this to you, Trademark, and anybody else. I'm not upset at this person. I don't know the person, and I don't care to know the person. And now that I know this about the person, I definitely don't want to have a conversation because when you go through these lengths to do this, then something quite ain't right. And again, we can talk about Catherine Powell all we want to, but when people are doing stuff like this, it's like, are you okay? Because something ain't right. And my
Baby,
thing is,
Jay Wilson paid 13 got about $200-300 out of it.
what you say?
13 got about $200-300 out of it too.
Oh, really?
Like,
Good,
I
yeah.
think she gives.
So
That's
they
what
be
I'm saying.
sharing out.
She
He
said
been
that she's
sharing
been a
out.
supporter for a real long time. Like, and I know, people do that. They give people money all the time, and I think
Ooh,
she's that person.
ooh,
And
Jesus.
I thank God for it, baby.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know. Ooh, even Sir King involved in it. Oh my
No,
God, I
no,
Yeah,
didn't
no,
even.
baby.
no.
You can,
Tommy didn't say it right.
Money ain't
Sir King
everything.
ain't involved in anything. She gave Sir, 'cause from my understanding, like she said, she's been around for a minute.
don't tell me I said
And
I ain't
she's
Mm,
stunned
been giving
13
people
motherfucking
money,
ass
but I
nigga.
don't believe it was
I ain't
no.
stunned
mm.
She just
13
give people
motherfucking
money.
Wu Child
Well, I
having
ain't take
ass.
no money from her, at least not with no speculation. Let me not say that because I may have
I ain't
taken
get
some money, but I don't know. But you know how I take money because you don't control me and you give me money for my entertainment,
Jay,
not for my loyalty, not for anything
Jay.
else. Yeah.
I'm ready to go on the river walk.
Okay. hmm All right. Check with your probation officer. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me about 4 days off. She'll
Okay.
get to him.
Okay. Because I don't want you to miss a day or nothing and then be in jail. You talking about something Jay did it.
Yeah, hey, but ain't there some Jay Wilson? Why they keep saying that? You ain't got nothing to do with that. I know this commentary showing to come to you. I ain't never been jealous of you. I just do this shit for commentary. But Brian, he just like he jealous of me. He liked me before I knew Casho. He had send me money. I ain't know he liked me. All of a sudden now I'm eating, I'm needing. He talked really bad at me. But most time when they choose, they want a skinny man. I ain't never know two
So
big
you
men want to
trying to
be
say
together.
that because Roe was skinny too, that he wanted Roe too, and it's like what he did to Roe, he doing to you?
Yeah,
My God,
he
today.
is. Because Ro was skinny just like me, but Ro thicker than
hmm
me because he's
He
shorter.
was
Ro's
skinny. I
shorter than
called
me.
that correlation with the skinny. Yeah, I got it.
hmm Yeah, in a
My God,
certain way,
today.
we got that slim look. We
No,
got
I'm not
that.
saying that that's concrete, but that is a good hypothesis. Yes.
Yeah. So I do know he likes
hmm
skinny niggas. He just mad
mm
for some of the things that I said about him. You know what I
mm.
mean? It's hard for the court. You sit up here playing with me, so I'm gonna play back with your ass. So what
My,
we
my,
gonna
my.
do? So
My, my, my.
they say he a reading machine, but he'll cry. He's so soft, he's
Well, look, I
smiling.
don't know all of that, but I am going to
Who are
say
y'all
this.
talking about?
We talking
Brian
about the man
Parker.
who said that you was sending him pictures because you wanted to get with him too.
Wait, hold up.
Oh,
No,
not Rico. Ooh,
Brian.
you said
Your
Rico.
chub you love. Your
Oh, you
chub.
said me. Okay. You said Rico first.
Right, but
Mm,
I would get ready to say, but no, because
that's a
I'm
twink.
I'm kind of fucking think I didn't know Brian was trying to holler at you.
Mm.
Yes, baby Brian is in love.
Oh
Oh
my.
You don't
shit.
know he infatuated. He's infatuated with Jay Wilson. Whatever Jay Wilson say, gonna go. And Jay Wilson know that he ain't got
No,
to do
no,
nothing
no.
but
He
search
ain't infatuated
13.
with me. People hate my guts. People hate my
Ooh.
guts. I'm not.
But
I'm
if
not
Jay Wilson
sexy.
speak,
I'm not sexy. I'm very unattractive. No.
we under Jay
Mm-mm.
Wilson spell, honey. The busted bricks under Jay Wilson spell.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That's a shame
Mm-mm.
that y'all call yourself the busted bricks, but that's kind of cool. I actually call
Well,
somebody the
I consider you gravel though. I would consider y'all
Not
gravel.
gravel, Jesus. Not gravel, Lord. Well, gravel is
No,
hard.
hey, check this out. I'm I'm
I'm
just
trying to
Mark
get
for real.
gravel though, man.
All I'm going to say is this, though, Trademark. I'm not mad at anybody. People said that Thomas said this and this. I understand what people say. I understand that when people get upset, they'll say stuff. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. At the end of the day, when the show is over, I close the curtains and that's it. Now, nobody forced me off of YouTube this morning. I just had something to do. Nobody ain't
Dude,
forced me
right.
off.
It cut it short, shit. It was over with. It was time to go.
Didn't I
Right.
say I gotta go? And I had to go.
Right.
So, I have
But you
time
know,
frame.
they say that because you know how me and him is, we gonna try to get the last word. You know what I mean? We gonna keep going back and forth till you gonna have to end it. And you
But
already
it
know
ended
that.
on a high, and sometimes you gotta let it end on a high. Okay, like the
Mhm.
housewives, it gotta end on a high sometimes. You just can't
Like
always,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Why?
Look
That's why
like the new
Castro cheats
season,
We
like
on
the
see
you.
each
new
other.
season of
Oh
Project
Lord, well let me say
Runway.
this: Castro ain't cheating on Tommy because they ain't together no more.
So
So
like,
it is what it is, and I did get on Tommy the day before though because I'm like, man, you need to move on. And when you was up there
yes.
talking about Brian, you see this Brian, child, I'm like, come on, look, move on. And you all driving in the car like you getting ready to go, and you was looking like Miss Sophia over there, like you about to go fight somebody, and your lips was all twisted up. And I said, "Are you okay?" And you rolled your eyes at me. I'm like, okay. Okay.
I didn't roll my eyes at you. I was just
Oh,
being
yes, you
funky.
did. Oh, yes, you did. You read the comment and you were, oh, yes, you did. You did. I was gonna put an LOL in there, but I'm like, no, because the man already mad. So I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
But
I
hey,
ain't gonna do that.
but I appreciate you and Tiffany and everybody. But I did it because they had been picking with me, Jake Woods, for the last 4 or 5 days. They had been doing panels on me, the three of them, the three
But
posts did.
your friend in San Antonio said that I was triangulating this and I was causing you much harm. Now, Tommy, I have not seen you or come to your channel for a long time.
Long time.
But now that we understand that people are attacking you because you didn't follow procedures and
Yeah.
protocol, I
Yeah.
think that's the big issue right there. Not Jay Wilson, because Jay Wilson ain't calling nobody and doing this and looking for people daddies, and I don't do that kind of stuff. That's not my MO. We don't do that.
Me either. I don't give a fuck about nobody's family.
Hey, but hey, check this out though, Tommy. Now, I heard something where as though you said something about you was going to give someone a disease.
I ain't said that.
No, I heard it. I heard it because that was something that we were listening to on there, and it said something to the fact of like I f your boyfriend, and that's why I'm going to send him back home to you with a disease, and you
I
going to be
remember saying
hurting your
that.
children. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? And
That
then
was
and
a
then and then
Tommy be
I
drinking and
also heard
saying
that.
anything.
Say it again.
Tommy be drinking and saying anything.
But they said that you, they said that you deleted the live, but I guess that person like still had it. But when I was listening to it, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why are you talking like that, man?
I don't remember saying that. I swear to God, I don't remember
I
saying that in
mean, but
context of my life.
I'm telling you, I heard you say it.
Yeah, but I ain't
I
gonna lie, I don't
remember
remember saying it to
when
that
I heard
woman.
them say that, I
Lord, I
said,
ain't gonna lie.
wow. I
I
said,
ain't know I
wow, I
said
didn't
that to
know
her,
Tommy
man.
had a disease. I didn't know
Okay,
any
well,
of
he
that.
don't remember saying it, and the man drank a little bit, so
Okay.
okay. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to excuse it, but
That was
he
that
drank a
beer
little bit.
talking. It wasn't Tommy, it was the beer.
Okay.
They but look,
But
they say when you
like
drunk,
I
you
said,
talk a
so
sober
if you
mind.
just joining
But
us,
Trey
it's because
Boy, you ain't got to worry about me sleeping with you because I don't want you.
oh
Okay?
Jesus,
I never said that.
no Jesus.
You don't have to worry about me because I ain't never gonna
See,
meet
look,
you.
like you get ready to go left. I'm not that type of dude. Like I don't go back and
Yeah,
forth
but
and
you
I don't
making it like
argue. And you
but
know that,
but you
and
gonna
you
talk about
already
something like
kind
we
of
gonna
sort of
sleep
know that
together.
about me. So I'm not going to sit there and argue with you. But like I don't want.
You ain't
I don't know why
arguing with
you
me.
said that.
I ain't gonna argue with you because you ain't nobody for me to argue about.
Yes, sir. I guess you was offended because
No,
I
I
heard
wasn't
what you
offended
said.
because we were talking about totally different things, and you just
I
came
just
out.
asked a question. I wanted to know, did you say it? You said I don't remember saying it, and I
Yeah, and
left
he
it
don't
alone.
remember saying it because he may
I
have been
might have
drunk. 'Cause
did
you know
say
he
it, but
drunk a
I'm
little
telling you,
Okay,
bit.
I
all
don't
right
remember
then. If you
saying it.
said it, I wanted to know, and I
Okay, well, he
asked
done
you.
said he don't remember. Child, move on. He
All
said
right,
he
but
don't
don't act
remember.
like that.
Lord Jesus.
Don't act like I'm getting overhyped about it. I'm
Well,
really upset because he
I
said I
don't
don't
know
want to have
trademark.
sex
No,
with you. I'm like, why you say that?
listen. The man said he don't remember. You know the
And I
man
and I
drank a
didn't
little
say
bit. You
anything
know the
else.
man drank a little bit, and he may not have remembered. So again, but if you got you said you don't have a video, so I don't know what
But
we gonna do.
I might
all right,
have
can I
said
say
it, but
this
Jay
real
Wilson, I
fast,
don't
sir?
remember saying that.
I
I
asked him.
might have
No,
said it.
I
I ain't gonna
asked
say
him
I
a
didn't say it,
question.
man.
God
I can't
dang.
say I didn't say it
I don't
because I
even
don't
care
remember.
anymore. Only thing I care about is you say because I don't want to have sex with you anyway. That's the part I'm harping about. I just asked you a question because I
Well,
said,
child, you
"Wow,
live
why he
in
say that?"
Baltimore. That man live in Arkansas, and
All
baby,
right, then, but I mean,
You
come
ain't
on
got to
now, because
worry
it
about
seems
me,
like no,
Traymar.
don't even carry me like that for real, for real. Don't I mean?
You
Because you
try
ain't
you
had to
try to
come at
spread
me
I
like
got
that. If I
disease.
would
That's
have
what you
came
trying
at
to
you
do,
like
but
that, you would have
it is
checked
what it
me.
is.
You would have checked me if I came at you like that, Jay Wilson, wouldn't
I
you?
would have never came at you like that. Because I don't care about you like that.
Right, and I don't care about you either.
okay,
Come
so
on
y'all
now.
don't care about each other. Okay,
Right,
let's move on.
but no, we
Well,
talking
y'all
I
don't
about.
what
care
that
I'm
about
makes a
each
trying to tell you
marriage.
how
other.
to
Hey,
chill. I'm trying
Oh
to
my
tell you
listen,
how
I
to
God.
care
chill
about
so
Oh
you
you
as
my
a
don't have to
God.
go
friendship.
through.
Ooh. Ooh, y'all
I
just getting
care
on my
about
Right.
nerves. Y'all get on
I
my
trademark.
nerves.
I
Oh
don't
my
mean it that
God.
way. I mean I don't care about you in no relationship. You can't hurt me like
It's
in no
all good,
relationship
brother.
way.
Just leave it alone, please. I
I
beg of
mean,
you.
come
No.
on, Trademark. We know you be wearing fresh tennis shoes and all and clean
Yeah, but
drawers
send
and
me
you be
some motherfucking
dancing.
I
money.
mean, like,
Okay.
why you talk about everybody wear fresh motherfucking sneakers and clean drawers?
Not
I would hope.
everybody. Oh, not everybody.
Shit, cause
Not
I'm wearing some
everybody.
clean on.
Oh.
Oh
Not
hell
everybody.
no,
Not
not
everybody.
everybody. Not everybody.
Not everybody.
I
I
always
said
look. I
you.
always
I
be
said
OD down.
you. Not everybody. Not
Oh.
you. Not everybody. I said you though. All right. Oh, Jesus. Does Trademark have the same energy with Rico when Rico threatens to spit on people and give them his disease? Ooh.
I ain't put it like that. I don't have to have no energy about that because it wasn't directed to me. One thing you should know about me, I only talk about me. I was talking about me. I don't have no energy about nothing when Rico get in with nobody else. We already came to that. I stay out of that type shit. If I want to talk about it, I call him personally. We talk about it and it's left alone.
Yeah,
Everything
you
is
had
for
to call him a
everybody to
couple of
hear.
times. You had to call him a couple of times. Yes, Lord.
Draymond,
Yes, sir.
Draymond,
Yes, sir.
what state you live in?
I live in Maryland.
Oh, it's expensive down there in the DMV.
I mean, kind of, sort of. It's not that expensive. Like, it's more expensive in DC. Like, a lot of people
Yeah.
in Baltimore go to DC and work, but come here and live because it's much cheaper here to live.
Yeah, I used to like Grandma Work because she was from I think Baltimore on YouTube. I
Okay.
always wanted to come to Pennsylvania. I want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. You gonna go with me, Jay?
We going to Miss Kitchen's. A pork chop, some
Jay.
meatloaf,
Uh,
or some
In a
no,
chicken.
walk
Jay.
through the mall.
Jay, you so cheap.
River
I
Raw. I
pay
ain't
for the
cheap.
tip.
I ain't cheap. I
I
ain't
paid
cheap.
for the tip.
Look, I
I
ain't
pay the
cheap.
tip.
I ain't cheap.
I
I
pay
ain't
for the
cheap.
tip.
I need witnesses. That's it. That's all. I ain't cheap. I just need witnesses. That's it.
Oh, somebody else on here? He got the banner.
It's
No,
me,
yeah, I
Jay.
put it on because under new management be falling off and stuff.
I fell off.
Mm-hmm. But
Trademark, what you were saying about living in Maryland?
That is like it's much cheaper to live. Well, in certain parts of Maryland, I live in Baltimore, but like it's much cheaper to live here than it is DC. But on the outskirts, like the parts of Maryland that's more closer to DC, like PG County, Montgomery County, is expensive there. But here in Baltimore and Baltimore County, it's not that expensive.
Well, I live in Maryland too, and hell yeah, it's a don't move here if y'all ain't
Right,
got
I would
no
get
money.
so you
You
must live more closer to DC. That's where it's
you got
expensive
to
as
have
shit.
money if you want to
You
live
need
in
to move to
Maryland.
Arkansas. If you make some good money, Arkansas, where you need to move to, because you can get stainless steel, state of the art, everything for like 700, 750, one bedroom,
Let me
full
tell you something.
quad washer
You
dryer.
can get a home. You can get a 3,000 to 4,000 square feet home in Arkansas for at least about between
Two,
250 and 400,000.
right. At
Another
least
place like
200,
that
depending
too
on.
is Hattiesburg, Mississippi is another place. So Arkansas,
I
Arkansas
know somebody
and
bought their house for 208,000. That's worth like 260 now.
yeah, so you can get, but this is the deal though. Either you work from home, you retired already, because if you're
Yeah.
looking for the same pay, that's when it started hurting people.
Yeah, I remember
So
one time I was going to move down south, and I was just going to, go down there and work in the school system. And when, even though the living was cheap as shit, the apartments was cheap, the homes were cheap. But when they told me how much they were going to pay me, and I was like, oh, fuck no. But, when I did the calculation, it kind of evened out, but it was just like still. And I was like, nah. I said, I'll
mm-mm.
go down there when I get a little bit older.
Yeah, but Arkansas and Mississippi, yeah. But now I
I
I
can't
price
touch
I,
you.
I priced my home from Florida, baby. I'm like, no, no
Jay, I
Florida.
think I'm gonna give me a tiny home. I got some land back home. I might end up getting me a tiny home, or I might get a single wide trailer. I
But
don't
this
know.
is the thing, though. This is the thing, um, Tommy. Don't do that. Go. If you're gonna get a tiny home, just get a modular home. Because once you put it on the land, then it sells like a regular home. I always tell people that don't, because the tiny homes, when you must ain't gonna buy no clothes or nothing. Because if you buy something, you got to take something out. Those homes are very compartmentalized. So my thing
But
is,
depending
and
on
then
the
again,
size
I
you
would
get,
recommend you get a trailer. Let me say this: get a modular home, unless you're gonna get a trailer. And
what you
and I,
about? I don't know if they sell them here in Arkansas. I have to look and see.
a modular home, yeah, they sell them in Arkansas. They sell them in all 50 states.
Yeah, I
Only
don't
reason
know.
I'm saying that, Tommy, is you want to make sure it's worth it. I tell people you get a trailer, and if you don't take it off the chassis, then it's personal property and it's not real estate. And it's not until you put it on a foundation that it's real estate. So all I'm saying is, by the time you do that tiny home and put all that money in it, you might as well go ahead and get a modular home. And at least with that joker, you can sell it, because nobody ain't buying no. It's a market, but people want a new tiny home. It's like people, nobody don't want to buy no old trailer.
I can remodel it though.
Okay, whatever. I'm telling you. Look,
Depending on how
do
much
what
it
you
is,
got
I
to
can
do.
remodel that motherfucker. I remodel it, bitch. I brick that bitch if I wanted to.
Okay, all right. Now, and
Mine Katie did it.
again, I'm telling you, because I was a trailer dweller from 1 to 4 when I was 1, and then when I got 4 years old. Now, my mom and daddy sold theirs, but it was the day during redlining, so people didn't have places to stay, so redlining. But now we're in a different season, and my thing is, Tommy, you might as well get a 2 bedroom, 2 bath modular home and be able to sell it and get a good price. But that's my thought. My thing is, if you're going to get a manufactured home, at least make sure it's on a foundation. If it ain't on no foundation, you're going to have problems selling it because it's personal property.
Yeah.
I only been in a trailer home in my life one time, like, because here in Baltimore, they don't have trailer homes and shit. And I
Well,
didn't go into a trailer home for the first time until I went to Georgia over my cousin's house. And she lived in the most raggediest motherfucking trailer home I seen in my life. That shit looked like if the wind blew, the shit was going to fall apart. They had a hole in the floor and you can see the ground outside.
oh
I was like,
Jesus.
what the fuck?
Well,
And they
but
had a
see,
lot
but
of
then,
raggedy ass trailers like
but
that in
but look,
Georgia.
look, but look, in Texas, they have triple wides, and some of them triple wides about the size of my house. But when people get a triple wide, they actually put it on a foundation, because there are some trailers. But again, it's maintenance. It's maintenance on them bad boys. So if you leave it on the chassis, it's a lot of maintenance on them. But if you put it on the foundation, but I'm gonna say this: buy a modular home, buy a prefab home. You'll come out better with the prefab home. I believe some of those prefab homes are even built better than some of the regular homes that they build because everything is inspected before they even leave out in the prefab homes. And the only thing they're doing is connecting it. Now, where I'm from, across from where a relative of mine lived, there's a prefab home that's been there since 1987. And the reason why I know that because I was a junior in high school, and that house still looks the same. And it done went through hurricane, it done went through tornado, and that house still stands. So do what you got to do. Tommy, who you talking to? Who you talking to? You talking to your dog?
I was talking to you.
Oh, I thought you were talking to your dog. I'm like, well, who are you talking to? Because you know,
Hey, Tommy, how old are
you know
you?
I pick up on sound. Tommy, hold on, Tommy, you know I be picking up on them sounds, baby. I know when somebody riding in the car.
That damn dog laid over here sleep like a coon, like a coon. Sleep.
Yeah. Lyric daddy done fed her and she laid out. Who she loved going over and okay, but she laid out now.
See,
Now when you said Lyric Daddy, right? I had to really sit there and think. He said Lyric Daddy, and the first thing I thought about was the dog. I said, no, the dog can't feed. So you talking about Mark?
Well, yeah, we got Lyric together.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I didn't know. That's why I just asked.
Hey, Trademark. I used to live in the South. Yeah, it's very reasonable, but I had a gold digger tagging along behind me. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get rid of them is hard.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
I mean, I already said I've been like single for
most
of my life. I don't go through that.
Trademark, you single? You've been single because you seem like marriage material.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people think that about me, but on the for real, I was sharing that today. I was telling a little story about myself. I say like since the year of 2001, when me and my kids came together and lived, I was like in one relationship, like within the past 30 years. I was in one relationship 12 years ago, and the relationship lasts for a year. And that was the only relationship that I ever was in, and I never got in another one. And that was 12 years ago.
Are you scared?
No, it's not that I'm scared because it's like.
Or do you feel like you're too old and set in your ways?
Well, that's part of it now. But during the time when I wasn't like that, it was, like I was sharing in my story time, it's like because of the type of, the people that I'm attracted to or the people that I'm interested into. I said, one thing I learned about when I, entered inside the gay community, I noticed, and when I say the gay community, I'm talking about like the club and shit. When I went to the club, it was very, very like role playing, like you're the man, I'm your bitch. You're my husband, I'm your girl. And it was like, I don't roll like that. Like, I'm not turned on to that. It's like, that's not
what kind of gay clubs you been to? Is that Club Shampoo?
But this was back in like in the 80s.
Is that Club Shampoo?
But this was like everywhere I went to, it was like that. It wasn't just like.
Did you go to any like book reading clubs and things like that?
Reading clubs.
Because that's where you find men who usually are accomplished and they don't have that mindset. I mean, the clubs are where you go dance, but really not to meet people.
Well, I mean, but see, the club was my only outlet. And see, remember, I never was into a for the relationship. I never was trying to meet no one. So I would never go to the book club. I remember when I started.
This is not a bookstore. This is like people actually.
I mean, I know.
Okay, I just want to make. I just want to make sure because there's a lot of people been going to bookstores, but not book clubs. Okay.
No, I just said the book club. But I know what that is. But I never was interested in being in a relationship because I was raising my children.
Okay, but now your children grown.
But once I started my children got grown, that's when I was more so like I'm setting my ways, and it's not so much that I'm setting my ways. I'm kind of like to the point, like I said earlier today, like what I find in a lot of relationships is too much compromise. And like with me, you're not going to get too much of a compromise out of me. I always say I'm a Taurus. Of course, you're going to do more of the compromising.
Well, that's not healthy though,
I'll try to
trademark.
find
You
someone
think that's healthy?
let me finish.
Okay.
I'll try to find someone that I'm more compatible with than to be with someone where our relationship is 60% compromise. I don't want to compromise shit. It's like, I just don't want to do that. And I'm cool with that.
I
And yes,
totally
it is. And
understand
yes,
you,
it is healthy
Tracy.
with me. It's healthy. Yes.
And
Like,
after
I
you've
be
been
listening to
married for
you,
a
and
while,
I always tell motherfuckers, I was like, with me, like, far as with me, relationships can be like so fucking overrated. Like I see
Well,
what
I love mine,
outside to put it
and
like this, outside of hearing you and Mark, just like I told you earlier, me, I'm a hard convince. If you don't, I'm the type of motherfucker like you can tell me you go with somebody and say something. I'm not trying to say that you don't, but I'm just a hard convince. I'm a hard head like that. You see what I'm saying? But when
I
I
think,
look at, but
if you're good at being alone, or until you
yeah,
find that person, that's
and I
fine.
always
But
tell,
my thing is, I think my compromise is cute. Like, he wants to go see Spider-Man. That's not what I want to go see, but I enjoy spending time with him, and so it's not a big deal. But then I like doing things, and he'll do it. So the compromise really works for us. But
right.
we
So
have
you,
more
like you
things
said,
in
it works for
common.
y'all.
Yeah, well, yeah, but what I'm saying is we have more things in common than we do not in common. But I'm a bit older and he's younger, so I don't know. But see, now I'm gonna say this. I won't date anybody my age or older because they don't like to do shit. And their knees be busted up and shit.
You stupid.
No, I'm serious. I'm
No,
trying to
actually,
go.
no. I'm not.
Because
I'm
I
not
want to
going
go
to
on a roller
say
coaster. See, I'm on roller coasters and Boo right there with me. But I don't want nobody talking about my heart and all of this and my diabetes. Child, I don't got time for all that.
now. Me, I'm not saying that
oh my God.
I won't date someone that's older or mess with someone that's older. But it seems like more younger guys. Like normally, when I meet guys, they like in their mid-30s to early 40s. To me, that's young. To me,
Okay.
that's like young to me. And it's like I was telling people, like most of the cats that I know, them motherfuckers are dead.
Well,
And then most of the new punks, you can't do nothing but fuck them and send them on their way.
good at spending time at home, but I'm not going to spend time at home all the time. So there are little compromises, but I didn't have to compromise that much, to
Right,
be
because
honest.
you found someone that you was more compatible with. I haven't been that lucky to find somebody,
I mean, God dang it, you in Baltimore, all them black people, I had
I
a lot
mean,
of Hispanic people here.
but now I'm getting ready to go deep and I'm getting ready to get into a TMI little situation like me. And another thing with me is like I could mess around with someone without penetration. Like nobody like me, I'm a top. I always like to peg myself as the last top standing. And I still say that to the day until you prove me wrong. I'm the only gay guy that's openly gay that I've known. I've never met an openly gay guy, and I'm not saying it as a flex, that never been
Can
screwed
you hear me?
before. And
Maybe y'all can't hear me. Okay, go
I can
ahead,
hear
Trademark.
you.
I'm sorry, I cut off. You were
Yeah, but
saying
I would
you
get right.
so.
I would get ready to say like, nah, like,
I'm over here, Jay. I'm just listening.
oh, I would get ready to say like, motherfuckers be wanting to do shit like I remember back in the day when I used to fuck around like back in the '80s and
Oh,
shit, and
child,
I
I'm in a
was.
bad area. Damn.
You can't hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. But you said back in the day. Go ahead.
Like, yeah, back in the day, like in the 80s, like when I was a teenager and I used to mess around, most of the gay guys that I knew, it wasn't no flip-flopping. You were either a top or you were a bottom. I didn't learn about that versatile shit until I started hanging in the clubs and motherfuckers was like, and they would say that I'm versatile and shit like that. But it's like
Versatile is the
me,
best sex to have. Versatile
what?
is the best.
I mean,
That's when
you
you
say
know
I'm that, but I'm
you
talking
hold
right now.
game.
I'm
Well, I
talking
think
about
everybody has an opinion of what they like. I mean, really, they
right. That's
do.
what I'm saying. But it's hard to find like as far as
I'm
for me.
versatile.
I
Ain't nobody gonna
I like a more masculine dude. Most dudes that I find myself attracted to, they're always like a verse or a verse top. And it's like ain't no
Right,
use of
right.
us getting together. Why would we get together? You're not fucking
Well,
me.
I like a
I'm
mix of a
not going to compromise
metrosexual,
that.
smart
Y'all
professor
fucking
type,
because you
and
getting
a
alert,
masculine
I
guy.
man, he
nigga.
keep cutting in and he loud. What you say?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, but he's cut.
Uh,
He cut in. Go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry. I live in the suburbs.
man,
I'm
be quiet.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, what are you
I'm
talking
sorry.
about? I'm talking about Tommy. I'm not. I'm telling you to go
Oh,
ahead. I'm listening to you.
oh,
Don't
okay.
talk about me.
Oh, all right. I
No,
thought you were
you
Don't
talking
just
talk
about
to
cut
me.
me.
somebody out.
Don't talk to me.
Oh God, Mr.
I just
Wilson.
think y'all too interesting, but I think that there's no set on gay men like there's no set on heterosexual people. You know, I mean, we don't do this when it comes to straight people.
I'm
You know,
versatile.
everybody comes in where they want to come in and fit in where they get in. We the
Right.
one who got to compromise
I mean,
and
we got. You know why we got.
compartmentalize.
But check this out now. This where we might disagree. You know why I say that we got to compromise and do shit like that? Because this shit wasn't
Not
made.
compromise. I'm sorry, I meant
Jay
compartmentalize.
Wilson.
Oh,
Jay Wilson.
Compartmentalize.
but it's like the reason why
Hey,
and that's another thing we have to do that. We gotta figure out who's fucking who. You see what I'm saying? Then you got
Jay
people, and
Wilson.
you know this, Jay Wilson. You got people where it's though like I would never call another man my husband. Fuck no.
You
Well,
have to
that's
be.
true.
You have to be
No,
That's
but
versatile
true.
in the game.
I'm just saying that about me. I would never call another man my husband.
But you know what? Look at your environment too. You know, I mean, they shot the wire
And
there.
check this out.
Well, the law.
So,
Well, the law.
And is the way that I grew up. I always tell
okay,
people just like
It's
me.
okay.
law now.
I grew up with heterosexual. Like you remember The Color Purple, where the man said, "You gonna let that woman talk to you like that at the head
Yeah,
of your dinner table?" I grew up
yeah,
in that type of a household.
yeah.
So when
I grew up in that type of household as
right, no,
well. But at the end of
I
the day,
know that,
though, let
and
me
I
say this
went to the
though.
same type of church that you went to.
I got you.
The only thing about you and our church experience is you were more involved in the church. I only went because my grandmother made me went. And when my grandmother had a stroke, I ain't never go back.
I got you. But this is the thing. If you would have seen me, maybe I shouldn't even say that, but it was a time where it was like, I don't know about that. But as I grow older, it is my business. I'm telling you,
Right?
if
No,
I want to
and
wear something, if
but
I
see,
want to wear something that is androgynous, that may be like, well, did you get that from the women's section or the men? I don't care. Because at this time, I don't know if y'all ever saw that vampire in New Orleans, but that boy is fire. Now, let me say this. He's not my type, but just his attitude and how he struts and he have on that nasty piece of blue blouse with them flare pants on. I'm like, damn, and he had them finger waves. I'm like, do that. But again, a lot of people can't deal with that. But this is why I like Cam Newton. I don't know if that man's straight or gay. It doesn't really matter. It's just the boldness that he can do it. So you get to a point in your life where you just get bold and you're gonna do what you want. And I will say
here's the
this
funny
too.
thing
Like I
about what
tell
you
my friends, I tell them, this is not my friend. This is not my buddy. This is my partner. So if you don't like that, it is what it is. We ain't playing them games. And you're not gonna say that this is my XYZ and his friend. Oh, hell no. I check people for that. No, this is my partner. And I don't care where we are. And I don't care how old you are, but I
now
don't play them games.
I would be a smart ass and say partner as in what? because like to me there's so many definitions of the word partner. That's one thing I always, and that's just my shit. I said one thing about I don't like about the whole new LGBTQ shit. Me, I stopped at the whole fucking gay and lesbian community. Once they
It
put
is
out
what
that
it
new
is. But my
contract,
thing
I didn't
is,
sign. I didn't
and you'll
sign
say
that
this
new
my partner, and
contract.
I'm like, well, you get it
There's
like
no
you want to.
individuality to it. There's like
That is,
it's there's no individuality. You get your wedding ring, you put it on the same fucking finger that a heterosexual put theirs on. You're not
yeah, but
heterosexual.
again, there's rights that come with that. There's tax benefits that come with that,
I
and I
mean, that
understand
comes
why
with
gay
any,
people
but
want it.
that comes with
But
any
again,
married
on the
couple.
top of
With
that
any
too, if you
married couple.
divorce now though,
But
if
here's the hit. You know what I don't understand? Where I hear a lot of men fussing that we're getting married because, so we can have these benefits and things together. I never hear men and women say we're getting married. Like I would never say I got to get married. I need some benefits. I'm a grown motherfucking man. Put it
but
like this. This how
no
I am
trade.
with
Hold
you.
on, you missed the whole point. You
What?
missed the whole point. These
What's the
people
whole
are
point?
Americans, and their marriages deserve to be recognized, and they don't deserve to get second best, just like black people and anybody else. I pay taxes, and just
Right.
because I'm gay, that doesn't mean that I can't get married. Because when it comes to taxes, there are benefits. There are
Right.
benefits, and
With
so my thing
anybody.
is this: it's okay. So that's what I'm saying. But other people make it a big deal.
No, that's what I'm
At the end
saying.
of the day,
I'm putting it like this.
let me flip
Right now.
the
I'm
script.
talking.
No,
I'm
let
not
me
even
flip the
talking
script.
about
When
you.
you get
I'm
divorced,
talking about the massive. I
but hold
always
on, let me
hear
flip
that.
the script. When you get divorced, you go through that ugly divorce like everybody else too. So my thing is,
Right.
yeah, some things are beneficial, but then you find out that, oh yeah, it ain't play no more, because when we were recognized by the state, I didn't owe you nothing. But now this ain't no joke. And if I do XYZ, then hey, look at the man who owns Griffin. What's his name? I can't think of his name, but he had that young African American mixed biracial boyfriend. That man, he didn't sign a prenup. That man got half. Okay, so people are finding out that this is some serious stuff. This ain't no more, you can just drop me off and that's it. No,
And see,
people
I guess
finding out.
I'm stingy like that. Whereas though now, if I was married to a female, yes, she can have half. But if I was married to a nigga, you ain't get none of my money. You a nigga just
Man,
like I'm a
please,
nigga, and you
it's the
better have a
same
job,
thing.
and you better have
It's
your
the same thing
benefits and
under the
things
law.
in order, just like I'ma have mine. Like
It's the same thing
if
under
I
the law.
meet
All I tell
someone,
people is you be careful and you
I
be
expect for him
business.
to have his shit in order.
You be business, and my thing is you have conversation, and you have a conversation. And this is good when you have trademark. Y'all
I'm
take
here.
over. Go. I gotta take this call.
Oh, all right. Like I ain't good at this shit. Hey Tom.
What?
Hey, who else in there? Ain't nobody saying. Hey, why ain't nobody
I'm out
saying
here.
that? He said he had to take a phone call.
Yeah, I was gonna wait. I
I
wasn't gonna
think
say
I can.
nothing.
Yeah, it seemed like I could be more responsive if I can read the chat, but it's like I'm looking at the back of the room. I think so. I don't know
Let's
what
see.
nobody's
I'm gonna try
saying.
to read the chat. Let's see what the comments say. They ain't
Yeah,
saying that.
well, they ain't saying shit. So how many people were looking at it? Tom, what you sleep?
Now I'm reading the cut chat. What you say now?
Oh, I said how many people in the chat looking at it?
I can't tell because I'm on here. I'm like you. I can't see.
Oh damn! So now he gone.
Yeah, yeah, I bet. But I know it's expensive, and it's the value of the house and stuff is more
So
higher
what
on the
we
East
supposed
Coast
to
out
just
there.
be quiet till he come back?
So I just talk about anything, not being messy. Just carry it on the show. No, you take your channel and do your thing. I do my thing. Just talk. You ain't got to be like some of these sisters be want to talk about sex and sucking and gagging and fucking. I don't want to hear about none of that shit. You know what I mean? I don't like nobody to play with me. The mind fuck
Oh my
me.
god!
Can't mind screw me.
Y'all have a
That's
good
one thing for
day.
sure. Huh, baby? I can't hear you. You sound like you muffled. I can't hear you, baby.
What about now?
I can hear you now.
I said, y'all have a good evening. I'm out of here. Next town is pulling up in the driveway, so I gotta go. I gotta get off.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
know you watch me, fall down in the chat and let me know you in the chat.
All right. I will. I
All
will.
right.
All
All right,
right.
boo.
All right,
Thank
trademark.
you too.
Peace.
I appreciate you.
All right, Tommy. Peace.
Peace. Well, just me and you, Trademark. What you? How your day been going? My dog last name Jazz. Jazz. Jay, you back? Yeah, I'll be glad when this month get through. This is the last of the summer. I'll be glad when fall get here. Fall is my year. I love when they cool down. September, October is the that's my favorite time for travel.
Talking about. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
So what y'all been talking about? Somebody called me. They in Vegas and they said it's so hot in Vegas.
Baby, you know it's a dry heat.
Yeah, they said they're gonna get their life right.
What you said.
Yeah,
But ain't in San Antonio, that's where the WWE was at, right? They
that's where what?
WWE, because I
Some
used
say
to
yeah,
watch
they have a few. Yeah,
the wrestling. Yeah, that's what I thought.
okay.
Because when I
I guess
looked it up,
trademark. They go trademark. Hey,
yeah,
look,
but
can y'all hear me?
everything was respectful. There was
Yeah.
no cussing or nothing going on.
No, I
Okay,
went
no, I
down.
know nothing going on. I trust y'all. I trust y'all. Y'all good men. Y'all good men.
Yeah, hey,
Mhm.
I just come over here, because I just want you to know what it happened. What it happened. That bitch right there, she was paying me good. I need them 20s, Jay. And shit. What you said, you
Well,
told me this
look.
time. There's no friends
Well,
on
do what you
YouTube
got
with
to do. I mean,
1099.
but my thing is, I think that it's some deflection when somebody is telling somebody they're gonna break up somebody's relationship because y'all coming and my thing is this: I done met with Honest Roll, I done met with Duchess Kelly Love, and we ain't had no incident. I done met Rebel. I mean, I met all those people, and they will tell you it's never. We ain't never on that. Ain't nobody ain't on that. So at the end of the day, I want you to pretty much enjoy yourself, have a good time, and go on back home. That's it. And so my
Right.
thing is, all of this started because somebody said that they didn't want Castro, they ain't gonna meet Castro. And I think he came over to my platform. And you know what's really interesting now, Tommy, that you bringing all of this up, that all of y'all was getting some change. And Brian is talking about Castro clicking my link, but then just a couple of days he clicked the link. So it seemed like
Yeah.
everybody was out of compliance.
You know what Brian said? You could have got more money. You'd have kept your mouth shut. You did. He kept telling me that.
Okay.
But look,
I
hey, check
know.
this
I
out.
heard it.
Now, when we were over there, someone said that they was like, Brian ain't shit because he said, be quiet, you messing your money up. And I was like, huh? And I was just pretty much just listening. I was like, y'all wild as shit.
Well, Uppity said that too. Uppity was kind of upset at Brian because Brian came over and up company she put it out on her page that you're not supposed to do this and stuff. And let me tell you something. You can never keep people in order who have their own mind. I don't know why, but it's just like you throwing your money away. That's just telling.
But
That's
let
just
me
like
ask you
telling me.
this question though, Tommy.
You better
What
preach this
made you turn coat? What made you turn coat? If you don't mind me asking.
So Tommy, he's
Jay
asking you
Wilson.
what made you actually tell me and just spill the beans.
I think I know why though.
We were just talking because me and her had a differences or something because I was doing a drinking, doing my thing. She told me something was going on. They was talking about me. When I watched him when as bad as it was, and he just fucked me off, told me off. And this when I'm like, don't even play with me. You already know I'm having a good time. I'm not even fucked up at him. So leave me alone. Wait until the next day and tell me. Don't come telling me trying to fuck up my goddamn move. Because I like to say any goddamn thing to your motherfucking ass, right? You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm like, if I ain't talking about this, leave me alone. Let me do my thing. He ain't really, that's part. He okay. He ain't talking. Shit, you know what I mean? Like, but don't come tell me no bullshit. Especially when I've been in here beer too. Like, leave me alone, man. Come on, Jay Wilson. You already know you need to be a couple of it's gonna be 10
Well, you just pretty much said, I'm gonna say, you just pretty much said you don't control me. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah.
So when
I
you
can't sit
so
there and control them.
But Tommy, this is what
me.
Go ahead to trademark.
So when you took the money from her and you said that y'all was doing this old much thing, like y'all was going to, sabotage his channel or whatever, and y'all took this money and then you decided to turn coat and come tell him everything, did you have that? Was that your intentions from the beginning? You was just going to work this situation for the money?
No, my intention was to get more money, but she came over there when I was under the influence.
So that was your intentions to working for the situation.
So what changed? What changed? Hold on. So this is the question.
We was $10.99. He told us we was $10.99. So yeah, she gonna give me the money here. I ain't gonna turn the fucking money down. We want me to be stupid ass ass phone. Got me fucked up.
So what changed? So what changed?
She offered me the money. I ain't asking for a motherfucking thing. So
my question to you is,
hold up. If
she paid me off your panel all this time.
Ask her for
he paid me off his panel for almost like 3 months, close to 3 months.
What you mean she paid you? Oh, you do that, Jay Wilson?
Huh?
You do that? You let people get paid off your panel?
No. If you heard right, she paid him not to come onto the channel.
And she literally said that, or you just got that? That's what you thought she was saying, or she literally.
That's what I'm hearing Tommy say.
Tommy, is that
correct?
Yeah, take this $140. Don't you go back to his
channel.
No,
but she just gave me $20. Like if I've been doing a deal with Jay Wilson, I really don't
put it like this. I don't really believe she said that to him and say, "Here, the money. Don't you go over there."
Well, trademark. She did give us the money and told me, Brian, that y'all don't go over there, don't let him make no money.
Did she say that? She said,
she said that. She told her that. She told her that. But I knew what she was doing. I knew she knew I was going back and forth with Jay Wilson. She wanted to play a line with me, the tag team with her. And she started, feeding me them 20s. She just told me money like that. She gave me 20 here, 20 there.
And she was like, this is for you not to go over Jay Wilson's.
Well, no, she ain't say that, man, but she wanted me to go line with her.
No, that's the only reason why I want some clarity on that because
you might well say she paid me. She against Jay Wilson. Oh my God. Lord, I guess you man, come on now. She against Jay Wilson. Of course she gonna give you some.
I know that part. I know that part.
And
I was gonna get my motherfucking money and play the part.
Okay.
And that's what I got on
the $35. Trademark, I don't know why you don't believe him, I believe him because
No,
I've
I'm
seen what
no,
people put
no.
on
I
their
put
line.
it like this. He already said that she did not say that because I put it like this. I was made to believe that she said it's almost like she said. I said, "Yo, here, Tommy, take this $140. Look, stay the fuck off this motherfucking panel." I was wondering, did that how was that literally how it went? And he already said no. She was feeding me
What's this
$20 here
talking
and there,
smack?
and I
Bitch, you
said,
was
"But did she
smack.
say that?" And he said no.
You bitch, so. Bitch, you a
But
snake, miss
trademark, I
hoe.
would.
Yes,
I'm not just saying. I wouldn't doubt it. And my thing
but
is,
but
it wouldn't pass. It wouldn't. I wouldn't put it past people.
but look now check this out. Now I'm gonna tell you why I get your theory because now this one I look at it like this. Damn, that is kind of weird. She gave all the people who really don't like you money.
Hmm.
That made me say, why them people?
I heard you.
But hold up, but then I found out she give everybody money because I was like, why is she doing this? And from my understanding, she's a nice person like this. Like you said, she gave Sir King money, and I don't think that had nothing to do with you. She been was a person giving people money. She even gave me money.
You a goddamn lie. You a goddamn lie.
What?
Was about him.
What
Yes,
you
it
talking
was.
about?
Okay.
You said, sir, you a
Wow.
goddamn lie. She paid the money because Sir
Ooh.
Key, nothing about the preaching and
Is he
songs and
drunk?
shit. Yes, to God the glory. Yes, they short. You a goddamn lie. Sir King. He started Sir King some goddamn money. Yeah,
What?
motherfuckers like
Mm-mm.
one, Sir King give me the votes.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Well,
They
this
was
is the
going to
thing,
get
trademark.
Jay.
Hold on. Let
Yeah,
me say
shut
this.
up.
Trademark. This is the
Yeah.
bottom line. People
So
have
ass on.
agendas. And if you just think that that person gave y'all money from the goodness of their heart because they wanted to do that, then I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. So, I mean, this is what I'm saying.
You got
And
a bridge like
when you have that much vitriol that you will actually do the whole
look,
process
I
of
know
being a
what you're
fake
saying.
troll
You're
to
saying
come
that
up on
people
my
have
channel,
underlying
I think
reasons. You're not
I
really
would put
listening to
anything
what I'm
past you.
saying. I just only
Huh?
thing I wanted to know this. I get what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You're saying like
Okay.
she had underlying tactics. I get that. I just wanted to know did she
Okay.
literally say that? But then did you hear me twist and say, but it's still I understand where you coming from, because why she give all your people that fuck with you money and then they stop fucking with you. So I say I
What we
understand
found
where
out.
you coming from.
Tommy told it. He told it this morning.
No, I'm saying
He
I
told it
get
this
where you
morning.
coming. I get where you coming from. Put it like this: if I from listening to Tommy and even just listening to you, to me, you give me more of a leadway to it. And if I had to believe anything, I would believe it was more of an underlying thing. But I don't believe she say, "Here, take this money and do this." I don't. That was the question I asked.
Yes, hold on for a minute. All right, go ahead.
No, that's all I'm just saying. If I had to believe one of the stories, I would believe what you said a few minutes ago, whereas though, regardless if she gave it to him for that purpose or not, but if it's still an underlying thing, whereas though money controls
There's just
people.
so much
I
going
get
on.
I get that part. I get that part, but I don't think she literally said out her mouth, "Here, take this money and go do this."
But you know what? It's
Yes.
Oh,
and
shit. God bless you. I'll be back.
Hold on. I'm
Yeah,
here.
hello. Is it raining? Like, what's the weather like where y'all at?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I don't know what I'm saying. I want me to come to. There you go with this.
Okay, can you hear me now? I'm back on.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Y'all can hear me now.
Is y'all back? You.
Jay, you still driving?
Oh, y'all can hear me? Okay, I can't hear them, but y'all can hear me. So let me get where I need to get.
I know. That raised my being
Hello?
quiet. I
Hey,
hear
what's up, Jay
you.
Wilson?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Tommy, can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear
Yeah,
me?
we can hear you.
I can hear you,
No.
Brian. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you, Jay Wilson. How are you?
Okay,
No,
so,
this Mark.
Tommy and Cash, Tommy and Trademark. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I wanted
No,
to come
Brian
in.
up here. Brian, come on here to read. So let Brian
Oh,
lead the way.
okay. Come on, let him
Nah,
talk.
I didn't come up here to read because you read yourself, man. You're so pathetic. You read yourself. I wanted to come in.
Okay,
I
sister.
wanted to. Anyway, stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. I
Okay,
wanted to,
sister.
girl. Whatever. I come up,
Ah,
bitch. I come up here to talk to Jay Wilson. Now, one thing you're not gonna do, uh, Tommy, is lie up on me. That woman
you a liar.
that
You're a big
okay,
liar.
okay, and you a
Well,
small
let him
one.
finish,
Okay.
Tommy. Let's see what he may be lying or may not be lying about. Go ahead.
Let's see.
Okay, so when did she? Okay, so you're telling me that this woman specifically paid me, and stop grouping me up in a group with this idiot, with this imbecile. I don't want to be grouped and lumped up and categorized with somebody like him. Ew. But
Yes, you do. You love me. You record
girl,
me.
fuck you.
You
So when did
record me.
she
You
pay
watch me.
me?
You love me. You want me. You want to sleep with
When did
me. I
she
know
pay
it.
me?
I
When
know
did
you
she
beat
pay me
she
to go
did.
on that panel?
She said you
When did
cash
she
out when
pay
you
me to
go in
not
on
go
Jay
to your
Wilson
damn?
good.
When
She
did she
didn't just
pay
pay
me?
you, but
When did
you
she pay
bitch.
me to not go to
Bitch,
Jay Wilson's
bitch,
chat?
shut up, ho.
No,
Why
tell me.
shut up, ho? Why?
Well,
Why
I
you
got
hitting
a
the link
question
like
for
that?
you. Why
Tell me
was
when did she
Uppity
pay
so
me?
mad? Hold on, my question to you is why was Uppity so mad at you that you did click on my panel?
Well, you got
Why?
the well, Uppity came up there and actually
What was
addressed
shit,
it.
bitch? What was shit,
Man,
bitch?
okay, all right, Jay Wilson. I guess I'll come back later then
Tommy, let the
after
man
this
talk.
because this is stupid. This is really
Okay, I'm gonna
stupid.
let you talk,
But
Fat
I do have
Albert.
a question to you, Brian. Why would
Ugh.
you say that my relationship is going to be messed up? I mean, why would you even come up with that? They're not even here. So why would you say something like that? I saw it in your title.
I was joking. Nah, that was satire. Let me do my show. It
Oh,
was satire.
okay.
And
I'm
I
just
just was having
asking.
fun. You notice I ain't say nothing. That was to get your attention to show you
No,
what
I
that man
didn't. I
said
didn't. I
about you.
didn't watch it. I just saw the
Well,
title.
don't
That's
watch it
all.
then. But I wanted you to know that when Tommy go down there, that's his intention. He want to have an orgy with you. He want to fuck you. He want to suck your dick. That's what he said. You heard it.
Mm,
But I find that funny because just the day before he said you had AIDS. But I mean, it is
mm,
what it
mm.
is. It is
Okay.
what it is. That okay? So bam, there you go. You do it. You do what you want with what you didn't see.
I'm just
I
baby.
don't know.
I just know that a lot of people got paid. That's all.
What you keep it up, you gonna have AIDS.
Bitch,
Oh, come
you the
on,
one
hold
that's
on, hold
you
on.
the one.
Stop. We
Girl,
ain't doing
girl,
this.
don't do
We
me.
ain't doing this. Hold on.
Okay.
We
Keep
ain't
it up,
doing this. At
bitch.
the end of the day,
Keep it up, bitch.
I ain't you.
Tommy, at the
Big
end of the day,
bitch.
we ain't doing this.
You gonna have AIDS,
Bitch,
bitch.
I
Keep it
ain't
up.
you. Bitch, I am
You
not
keep
you,
it up,
bitch. I
bitch.
am
That's what I want to tell you, bitch.
We
Now
ain't doing
shut your
this.
bitch ass up. Shut you, bitch.
Look. We ain't
Had to
doing
shut
this.
the chub down, bitch. Twink
Is
gonna win
this is
all
the
day.
biggest thing.
Twink gonna win all
People
day.
got
Twink gonna win
hey,
all day. Twink
you're
gonna
not a
live all
twink, nigga. You're almost 40. Shut up. You're
Bitch,
almost
I'm a
40
twink
calling
up.
yourself a twink. You're stupid. Grow up.
Bitch, I'm a
Flashing
twink honey.
$5 and
I'm a
$10.
Jay. I didn't sleep in my 20s. I wait till I got in my 30s. So I am a
Man, I'll come
motherfucking
back,
twink.
Pastor. Bye. I'll
My
come back.
asshole's the motherfucking twink, Jay. You hear me?
Tommy, you been
Bye,
drinking.
girl.
Have you been drinking?
No,
You been
girl, no, I
drinking.
ain't been
Have you been
drinking.
drinking?
No. Mm-mm.
You been
No.
drinking.
You know
You
I
been
ain't been
drinking.
drinking. Today
You been
Sunday, I
drinking.
can't get another drink. I can't get it on
Okay.
Sunday.
I don't know because your demeanor changed real quick and you have been very belligerent. You giving me dragon's tease right now. You just because you can't buy it, that don't mean you don't have it. Just because you can't buy it on Sunday, that don't mean you don't have it. Okay, you can't fool me. Boy, you done been drinking. So anyway, Jesus.
Lord,
See, this is why you can't be remembering what you be saying. This is why you can't remember what you've been saying.
Hey, he come on here to argue with me. I ain't come to argue with him. I ain't
But
standing in the man.
you didn't let the man talk. And I don't blame him, Tommy. Some people ain't gonna be going through all that.
Yeah, but he look how he been doing me. Look, he been making money out of your name like I did. You breaking up. Hold on, let's wait till you get close. Sylvia.
Because I'm at my house now. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. But yeah, what you was saying,
Yeah,
you
I'm
broke
at the
up.
house.
You broke
No,
up though.
I said the man don't want to be. I'm saying that man don't want to be doing all of that. Sometimes folks don't want to be doing all that hollering and yelling.
But he think that we would sleep. I can't believe he would think that hey, if I came to San Antonio, we would sleep together. That's his mindset. Oh
He
my
said that
God. He
sleep with.
gross.
That's what he said.
But basically, that's what he trying to say. That's what
I
he
know you're
trying
right
to
about
say.
that, but this is my show.
But
Okay,
here's the thing
all
about it
right,
is
but
a one night stand and a weekend stand can never take nothing, not nothing your man who you know you got. You know what I mean? You might slip up, but you know what I mean? But you know who love you, who care about you. You know what I mean?
no
It
slip up,
is what it is.
no slip up. I'm too old to be slipping up. At my age, you
Mm.
hold on to what you have. You don't be slipping up.
No, but
You
at
see
your
what
age
you
is
got. And my thing
at your
is, I got.
age, at your age, you know, I don't mean to cut you off, but at your age, they used to say, I gotta see if I still got it going on. At your age.
No. At my age, when you got something that's good, you know that the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And I'm not gonna mess up anything that's
At
good
your
with
age, I'm
something
just
that
trying to
ain't.
see if I still got it going on. If I
No,
Lord
that's
let me
not me.
live,
Because I knew I had it going on, and I know I still got it going on. Because that's why I got what I got now. Because I got it going on.
you love that man, don't you? That's good. I
That,
like that
and
about
that
you.
man loves me. We love each
Well,
other.
ain't nobody talking about him. Why we talking about him? What you say? What happened? What you see? Talking about somebody talking about him. Ooh, what I say? These people just being in church and run off at the mouth, don't know what they talking about. Send me a
Well,
motherfucking
all I'm
cash
going to
out.
say is this, you all. I don't have a
Oh,
problem with anyone. And
me
I didn't
either,
see
dog.
Brian live. I just saw the title. And I'm like, well, it is what it is. But see, the thing is, I didn't really want to talk about that because I'm not bothered by that. What I'm just so fickle about is that these people can be bought and that folk can get money and do things. And, I
Right,
just
but
think it's
eating
fun.
that subway, it should have been a Quiznos.
So that's my biggest thing. So, yeah. And we can't deny the fact that people got money because it seemed like a lot of y'all got money. It seemed like it's
Yeah.
probably about over $5,000 that been spent.
Yeah, well, at least about close to it. Yeah. So yeah, you right about $5,000. It's been
Yeah, so
issued
my
out.
thing is this. That's the T, not if somebody gonna sleep with me or something. And that's never been an issue. What's the issue is that people done took $5,000. I mean, not
Mm-hmm.
saying one person,
But
but it
no,
seems like
today
people are throwing money
I really
around.
took a felon.
That's all. And I'm not mad at it. I mean, get your money, but I
Get you.
mean, I thought
Like it,
y'all
girl.
was
Spin
super.
that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Spin
Interesting.
that shit.
So I just think it's interesting. That's
Yeah,
all.
but you know, we gonna see how it gonna play out.
Well,
We'll see.
all I said is this:
We got to stay
that
prayed up, girl.
that people will turn on you if you don't do what they want. And the next thing you know, the
Yeah,
person you going after, they'll come
my,
after you. If they'll come after me,
my
who
God,
say they won't
today.
come after you?
You better say it.
So
Mm.
that's my thing. And I'm not saying that that would happen, but my thing is there's a possibility that it could. Because again, you know, those people who you
That's fucked
plotting
up at
doing
that
against, the
hole.
people come right against you. We've seen it
Right.
many times in the B sector. So I'm just saying, not only the B
In
sector,
my
but all
sector
the
too.
sectors.
And in my sector too, you see this in my sector too. But my
Mhm.
sector is the friendly sector. If someone passed away, even if we beefing and been going hard with each other, we do
What
have
sector you
condolence.
in? What sector?
I'm in the Latrice Allen sector
Oh,
and the
because I thought you
Rob.
said the frenemy sector. I'm like, that's not y'all sector. That's pizza sector.
No. That was the name of the sector I had before she came up with it. That's
Oh,
what they had called me when I had the Fabulous Five when I first met Castro, and me and him blended in the Teresa Island and the B sector. They wanted us to go together, hand in hand, and do a friendly sector. I was original friendly sector, but I didn't say nothing about it because I didn't care about the
oh,
name.
okay. You
You
started
know
it.
what I mean?
Somebody just took your ideal and ran with it.
Yeah, but I
Mm,
started it. You know, when I first met Castro, when it was good, and I had
mm,
them women I was going to get you London, them other people over there,
mm,
and Castro had all them people over there, and we
mm.
merged in together. I
Oh, okay.
merged in the Latrice Allen and the B sector together. When it
Oh,
all got
okay.
through, I merged us in together.
You
They
merged
know
in.
Latrice Allen. You know what merged mean, don't you, baby?
Well, yeah, we've had quite a few of. They said over here. I ain't never known it, but that's what they said. Y'all merged.
I merged them over here. I
Okay, you
merged
did
them
it.
over here.
You were so instrumental in that. Okay. Okay.
You hit me good. We did
Oh, baby,
it.
you burping. Yeah, you done drank. You done had a beer three. Yeah, you done had a
I'm
beer.
being good. Now.
You
Leave me
lit.
alone.
You is lit. I can hear it. Talking about
Oh,
something. I
man.
know Arkansas is a dry state, but that don't mean you can't get beer. That don't mean you ain't buy it on Saturday or Friday.
But let me tell you something. On the river walk, I looked up the hotel. It was on there. I looked it up the time I want to come. I ain't gonna lie. I like to come during Christmas, winter time. But they said they do
Well, you
have
better
rides,
make
but
sure
it's
you have it because that's when the
$190.
prices go up.
You think
So
so?
if you do that, you gotta actually have you want to do that like early. The earlier you do it, the better you are. If you don't do
Oh
it, so you better
yeah.
talk to your probation officer.
Yeah, that's what it said. Even when I Google it, they said that I got to let my probation officer know way early in advance. So when I go back up in there, I tell her I'm gonna try to do 4 days because it's gonna take me 19 hours to get to San Antonio. And my thing
Mm.
is, you think I should bring me a car and drive it? It only take me 9 hours. Should I get a train to drive? What would you do? Tell the truth. You
Well,
know
why
I'm a
don't
good
you just
driver.
get a train and then go to the rental car place and get a rental car and then have somebody to drive you back to the train station from the rental car place. That's it. You know, they got plenty of rental car places in that
Yeah,
vicinity. I mean, you know, it's a tourist city.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
If
somebody
not, if
said
I'm
you
getting
lied
rid of
on that
car.
woman. Somebody said, "Wow, Tommy, you're being sued. You lied on that woman."
Well, let me get sued. I ain't working with money. The fuck she gonna get them? I'm retired. The
Oh, you
fuck she gonna
retired.
get? You
Okay.
know, I get Social Security
Mm.
disability, not SSI. I got a ticket to work, so I can go to
Okay.
work. SSI, you can't. That's a dumb chick. See, I went to work and I did 10 years of working. Those are 10 years I had my credits in.
Okay.
Yeah, when I
Okay.
worked at the
Well,
CNA, I always work 8 hours, working 80 hours over 40, 60 hours. When I lived in Oklahoma
mm,
City, and they were tearing me up with Social Security. And they
mm,
kept sending me letters telling me what I can get. And I applied for it. And I didn't know I got
okay.
approved. It would took me 6 months. And
Mm,
then they told me I was approved. I got like $6,000 back again. I ain't gonna lie,
mm.
they got me
But Tommy,
$6,000.
don't get sued. So all I'm gonna say is, you told me that people get paid. Folk didn't want folk to come over here, and they was telling people not to come over here, and it was to,
They can do
I
what the
think it
fuck
was
they
to
want
ice
to
me
do. We
out,
gonna bat
huh?
it out. We gonna bat it out. What she gonna
Okay.
get? What she gonna get from
Well,
me?
like I said, I don't know nothing about it. Only reason why I know
I
because some
won't
people
never go to
told me.
work, bitch. You sue me, you'll never get $1.
Okay.
This what
Interesting.
I work up in somebody else's name, ho.
Mm, interesting. Well, I think it's interesting. Well, Tommy, look, it's almost that time, and I need to be on the phone with my other half. But I do
All
thank
right,
you
you
for
have a
coming
good one.
over here. And don't let nobody shush you. Don't let nobody shush you.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna
and
pop it out.
um and my thing is, Tommy, don't let nobody get you out in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
that's what they're trying to do. But my thing
Mm-hmm.
is, do what you got to do, and yeah. So that's it. But I thank you for coming over,
All
and
right, man.
and Trademark Fortune and Brian. I know you came up, but yeah. So Brian, I don't know if you want to come up before I get this phone call. Since Tommy is down now, that's totally up to you. I don't want you to get be in bad standings with the person that, pay y'all, but that's totally up to you. I know you tried to come on up here, but you weren't able to express yourself. But you can come up. I mean, it's up to you. I'm gonna give you about 2 or 3 minutes. And if not, then we're just gonna close this on up. I just think it's been very interesting. Um, okay, let me see. Yes, Brian.
Hey, what's up?
I'm doing all right.
I'm a whole grown man, Pastor. I go anywhere I want to go, Pastor.
Okay, I'm
I
not.
can't get in trouble.
All right, I'm just saying,
Uh,
I don't want you to be, I'm trying to keep peace. So it seems like people have issues, and people, and not only me, but uppity and people had issues you coming over here. And I
nah,
just don't want you to be, because I know they're your good Judies, they're your good friends. So,
I don't know this lady. I'm getting to know her.
okay.
I told you this the other day. I'm getting to know that lady. I like her
Mm-hmm,
conversation. She's a
mm-hmm.
breath of fresh air in this sector. I
All
like her.
right.
So, I
Okay, well, that's
mean,
good. That's
I'm
great
open
for you.
minded, but I don't
Okay.
have nobody. And as far as uppity, I like uppity as well. But nobody tells me when, where, how, unless you are the lawman or a judge with a warrant with my
Okay.
name on it.
I just wanted to make sure because
Okay.
they seemed like they had some words for you, but I just at least uppity did. So,
Well, I came up
okay.
over here to talk about what Tommy was saying. Tommy is a liar, and what
Mhm.
is happening is I think he be so drunk and he be so angry, he be so diluted and confused that he correlates the wrong things. Now, the young lady never grouped me with him, never said, Brian and Tommy, this is your mission. Don't go over there. Absolutely not. I don't play shit like that. I'm a grown person. I do what I want, and it is
Mhm.
what it is.
Mhm.
Okay. So plain and simple. Let's just go ahead and knock that off the table. Okay. Because
Mm.
it's not edible. Okay.
Okay.
Second, Tommy heard her when she said y'all need to starve Jay Wilson. Now she was talking about, well, you got to listen for yourself to interpret for yourself. But
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm good.
the money, the money in her saying that, Tommy grouped that together.
Mm.
She didn't pay nobody to stop coming over here. That's
Mm.
that's just plain and simple.
So how did you
So
feel about that when she said to starve me? Did you say, yeah, we got to do that?
well,
Mm.
let me just say this. On certain days, we all do fuck shit. We do
No, I
fuck
don't.
shit.
I don't
Every
start.
last
I
one of
never
us,
tell
even the
anybody not to come.
subscribers.
Hold on. I never could tell anybody not to go and see Brian or do X, Y, Z. You know, I don't give people access to me because again, when I see certain things, I'm like, are you really trying to take out my show? Because I would never try to take out your income, especially when people have added to your income in certain areas. And I'm like, is that what y'all would do now? Are we
Mm.
trying to ice out competition or do that kind of stuff? So it
Well,
kind of gives me that. And I
well,
would
let
never
me
do
answer
that to
that.
you. So are you that
Well,
vengeful that you would do that to me? Because I don't think I've ever said, oh, don't go to Brian's channel, or, you know, I
but
just stopped going
you
over and watch
see,
you because you
that's
were
the
kind of
problem.
getting a little vengeful with me. And I'm like, I don't want to trigger you off because you got to a point where it was like, let me go ahead and back off because he seemed really bothered by this.
That's the problem that I'm having and that I don't like. I'm grown. Nobody's helping me
Mhm.
pay my bills but me, okay? So
Okay.
nobody, so
No, but
when
no,
I don't,
that
no,
that that
listen
has
what I'm
nothing
telling
to.
you.
No, hold
Let me
on. That has
respond
not.
to you.
No,
I'm in the
no,
middle of
sir.
responding
I
to
got
you.
you, but that has nothing to
But I'm
do
in the
with
middle
what
of
I'm telling you.
responding to you, Jay Wilson. I'm
Okay,
in the
but
middle of
I'm just saying
literally about to
you're
respond
comparing
to you.
apples and oranges because my
I'm
thing
not
is
comparing. Okay.
no, because my thing
Oh
is
my God.
I'm not saying that I support you, but
I
I
listen to
have
what
not
you
gotten
didn't
to the.
even you didn't even let me finish, so you could have got
I don't know, but
uh
you're not using the right
clarity.
choice of words because at the end of the
Okay.
day,
So
I
listen
have
to what I'm
never
trying to
told
tell you, and
anyone
maybe you
not to
can
go over.
comprehend it. Let me
Okay, go
explain
ahead
to
because
you.
you didn't use the right
See, I might
wording,
have even
and I
forgot what
listen. I
I
listen.
might have
Go
forgot
ahead.
what I was trying to say. I'm saying that I am grown. Nobody pays my bills. So if I don't want to be grouped up and looped up with, so if she said that, what does that got to do with what I'm saying? She
No,
told
it
that
has
to
a
her
lot to do.
audience.
It has a lot to do
It
because
has nothing to do with
hold on,
me.
it does. It
No,
does.
it does
And
not.
so this is why sometimes I'm like, no, you can't come to the platform because you're no different than Tulsa now. You're no different than those
I'm no
other
different
people
from
because at the
Tulsa
end of the
because
day,
you're saying
hold
that
on, no,
I have the
no.
ability to
Look,
control somebody else's mouth.
at the end of the day, I have never sat on a panel and told people not to come over to Brian's channel and we gonna ice and block him out. Now, have I
I
stopped
can't
going
control
over?
nobody's mouth, and you are
How
wrong to
have I
put that
stopped
upon me
coming
to
over
control somebody
because
else's
again
mouth.
I felt
How
that you
dare
were
you?
being too pushed? Yes, but no, you're
Mm-mm.
no different than a Tulsa or anybody else
I'm
because
no different than a
you
Tulsa. Okay.
sat there because see one thing I can say is
How dare you? So when they talk shit about
hold on,
me, when
no
they
one
talk
would
shit about
ever,
me, and you sit there, can I come to you and say that?
no one would ever say that Jay Wilson sat on a panel
When they
and said
sit there and talk shit about me,
and
am
we
I
gonna
supposed? Are you
ice
supposed to
Brian
control their
out.
mouth?
I have never sat there and say we gonna try to destroy his channel or we trying to do that. I have
Then,
never got with
girl,
anyone outside of YouTube. Outside of YouTube at that. It's not like it's an Honest Roll or a Shelly or a Brianna or a Pizza. It's somebody outside and to do this. So I know where you are and I'm good with it. But
how dare you? Well, you know what?
this conversation has
Listen,
told me all I needed to know. Because again, you can
are you
say
gonna
that,
let me respond?
but no, we're
Oh, so
done
you're
because
not gonna let me respond,
what you just said
girl?
was
Bye.
enough for me. It was enough for me. You colluded with somebody you don't even know because you feel so some way about me that you have to connect yourself with somebody. And this is why I told you, I don't care what that person says. I don't need no new friends. I don't need you to bring stuff over. And this is why. And I'm going to say it again. You are no different than Tulsa. You do one thing in front of me and do another thing behind my back. And my thing is, I don't hate you for it. It just shows me who you are. And my thing is, I can unequivocally say without any reservations that I have never sat on a panel or even talked to somebody, including Honest Row, to say, ice Brian out. I said, Honest Row, you may need to be careful because this brother may not be working with a full deck and some of the stuff he says is not all good. And if he can say this about his own family, like hell, how he feels about you. Because again, I'm telling you, It's what you do, not what you say. You do a lot of things, okay, that will cause me to pause, but you say this. So all I'm saying is this, Brian, I don't have a problem with you at all. I don't hate you at all. But Tommy revealed some things, and is it all true? No, but y'all was getting money. And I asked one simple question. You sat there and that lady said that, who ain't even been a part of the B sector no more than a hot minute. I'm talking about a content creator or whatever. And here I am, been here. And like I said, it wasn't pizza, it wasn't Brianna, it was somebody just came in. And you don't think I'm not gonna look at you with the side eye? You don't think that you're no different than Tulsa? How dare you lump me? Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I know you didn't care for me. I know that it's a love-hate relationship, but now to even plot with people, to collude and to have a strategy. And you think I'm gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, that's fine. And I'm good. But it just shows you who you are. And this is why I say you're no different than Queen, Tulsa, and other people. And this is why I say there are no friends on YouTube. People will talk about how they like you and they enjoy coming over here and all of that stuff. But you getting to know this person. No. You know the person. And long as that person has an enmity against me, which I don't have against that person because I don't know him. I don't know the person and I don't care to know him. That's it. And this is why I didn't allow you to introduce them, because at the end of the day, I really don't want to know them. I don't know why they are upset. That's not my problem. I do a show. And if somebody get upset, then both of y'all belong together. And this is why I tell Ro, you got to be reserved. I would rather meet Castro and Tommy than you, because at least I know where they are. But you a whole new different ball of wax. And again, I'm going to say this. If you can do stuff and talk about your own blood, I know you don't give a damn about me. If you don't have that emotional intelligence not to air your family business in front of strangers instead of going to a therapist, yeah. So again, don't act like you're so flustered and I don't believe you said, no. I said exactly what I said. I did not stutter. I'm very sane and a sane mind. I just see you. I just see you. And like I said, I always knew, but sometimes you just got to wait on it and it will show up. So again, there are no friends on YouTube. I'm not upset with Brian, but what you're not going to do is play like you innocent and you getting to know the person. You know enough that you want to merge with somebody to get at me. And it's really interesting because, Castro, Tommy, Uppity, all of these people for one person. And bottom line is because y'all feel some kind of way because I do a show and you all get butt ass hurt because I do my show. It is what it is. But I love y'all to life. Thank y'all for coming over. I am not upset. But again, all of that bravado and raising your voice and it don't work because I see it. I see it clearly. And it's nothing that you can say that would ever change it. And if that's the person you are, then be that person. But I will say again, I have never told anyone to stop your coin. Never. Even when we gave you all of that damn money, when you was in that hospital, I didn't ask nobody to get their money back because we did what we did for the right reason. But what pissed me off was you gave your butt for them people to kiss when the doctor told you need to stay in the hospital and you're going to take your tail out. Again, it is what it is. But no stone goes unturned. No good deed goes unpunished. I mean that. I mean that. So that's my thoughts. I don't hate you. But again, what y'all just did tells me that there is some envy, some jealousy, some deep-seated. How do you hate people and or have that much vitriol for people who you don't even know? Because if I had to give you all the energy that you gave me, a lot of y'all would be fired. A lot of y'all would lose your jobs. A lot of you all would be running. The difference is everybody ain't like VS. Everybody ain't nasty and trying to destroy your life. That's the difference. So when I look at you all, I have no other choice but to think that either you are insane and really mentally not there, or you have some deep hate, some deep envy, or some resentment. And that's all I got to say about that. So with that said, I got to make a phone call. Thank you all for coming over. I'm not, and let me say this again, I ain't mad at nobody. I don't hate nobody. I just want y'all to see the big picture. I just want you all to see what's going on and what's happening. And I'm going to leave it right like that. Thank you all for coming on. Peace. I'll see y'all Monday. Bye.